We are live, baby. What is up? It is Tuesday, August 18th. Your girl is back. Okay. Well, at least I think. I'm not really too sure. So, hey, I am officially back in my studio in my home base. The last two streams I've had to be out, literally borrowing a space from a friend because of all my Wi-Fi situation. But good news, everybody, is that today is the test stream. I have officially gotten brand new internet, whole new company, and today is the first stream that I'm using it. So fingers crossed that it actually works out, or else I might crack like a freaking egg. Let's hope that it all works out today. Fingers crossed. We're gonna try it out and see what happens. All right, this is it. We're just gonna see what happens and see how it goes. I really did not want to miss the NXT stream today because I'm not sure how many of you guys kind of previewed what they've got for today's show, but it's kind of a stacked show. Check this out. So, not only do we have the whole stuff with Zilla Fatu, who just debuted last week, and also everything that's going on with Cruz Montana and Tony D'Angelo, the whole NXT championship picture, right? But then on top of that, we got a pretty fun four-way, La Parca, EK Prosper, Tristan Angels, and Romeo Moreno for the AAA Cruiserweight Championship #1 contenders fatal four-way match. So that should be fun. Then we also got women's tag team action. Kendall Gray and Ren Sinclair take on Kelly Armstrong and Kalani Jordan. Okay, that should be fun too. Two good matches already. Shiloh Hill versus Jackson Drake. Okay, I'm in. I'm locked in on that one. Lucian Price versus Lexus King for the Speed Championship. It's all right. It's the Speed Championship. It'll go by fast. Then we also have Natty versus Thea Hale. Interested to see how Thea Hale is going to do in the ring with Natty. So as of right now, I feel like there's a lot to look forward to on this show. So hopefully I'm not wrong because I got good vibes today. I got a good feeling about NXT today, and hopefully I'm not wrong, and hopefully they don't drop the ball. So let's see how that ends up going here today. But I hope we got all of our NXT peeps in here. If you're in the building, let me know all of that. Chris Robinson says, hey, Denise, stream looking real good. Well, hey, guys, we got 4 minutes. I need to tell you guys, like, the insane story that I've had to deal with. So you guys know that last week I was supposed to get my new internet installed, and they did this really weird thing where they told me, oh yeah, we called you like 3 times and you didn't answer. We left a voicemail, so we canceled your order. And I was like, you guys are 100% lying because no one called me. No one voicemailed me, left me a voicemail. Like, I checked everything. And I kind of felt like they were lying to me. And so I had to put in a whole new order. And after I put in the whole new order, I had to wait an entire week. And then get this, they told me today, like, oh yeah, we're going to be there between the windows of 8 and 12, right? I had confirmed the appointment. All of a sudden, they were sending me text messages that they never did the first time, by the way. I confirmed the appointment. Everything. I set up the account. I did everything. I got the app. I linked everything that they told me I had to do. And the guys had even came like a few days ago to like check out the house and everything. And then you won't believe it. They told me, oh yeah, from 8 to 12, like wait for the technician. So today I'm waiting around for the technician. And it's like literally 11:30 and he's still not here. And I'm thinking to myself, like, is he actually coming or are they doing the same thing they did to me last time? So I had to call them and I was like, what is going on? And then I went on Reddit. And turns out that this is a thing that sometimes happens with Frontier where they will say they're sending a technician, but then the technician doesn't come. So I called them out on it and I said, like, nope, you guys are known for doing this. I told the person, I was like, I'm literally on a Reddit thread right now reading that this happens to people. And I had to bust out I had to bust out my inner Karina. That's why I like to call her my inner Karina. And within the hour and a half after I called and was like, you guys need to make sure you actually come today, because I was so frustrated, they finally came. And they came, I think, around 2 o'clock. At 2 o'clock is when they finally came. And thankfully, they worked really fast and they got everything up and running. But I was hella stressed, guys. Like, I was so stressed out about this because I thought I wasn't going to be able to do my shows. It would have too last minute to even call my friend for his studio. So I was really stressed out about it. But now I'm feeling so much better, and I'm happy that I can finally resume my job and keep things going. So yeah, sometimes you gotta fight for your right to use the internet. So anyways, yeah, it finally worked out, made it happen, and now here we are. And now let's just hope that it works out. I still haven't canceled my other internet. I'm keeping it like as a backup, like a just in case. But if all goes well, then I can hopefully cancel the other internet soon so that I don't have to like be paying for 2 separate internet accounts. So yeah, it's been like a whole adventure. Anyways, enough about my problems. Let me bring up, well, hold on. It hasn't started yet. I'm still waiting for NXT to start, but it hasn't started yet. But as soon as it pops up, I'm going to go ahead and bring it up here. Captain Fish and Chip says, fight for the rights of every man. Seriously, seriously. Oh my gosh. We got James Evan who says, you thought they were going to go heel. Bro, I did. I was like, are you guys lying to me? Here we go. Audio is up. Now. Buddy, that if you are on the West Coast, you no longer have to watch on the CW on cable. You can watch on the ESPN app or ESPN website, whatever. Just a heads up, because I know a lot of people may or may not be aware of that. But if you are in the West Coast, you can now watch on the ESPN app. Well, everybody can watch on the ESPN app, but I'm specifically promoting on the West Coast because we kind of got screwed out here with that. Awesome. Thank you so much, Dawn, for letting me know the audio's good.
Progressive. And after what happened in our main event last week, you know,
Stephen Marchulli says Denise wanted to do her Stone Cold impression on Frontier. Bro, I was like ready to go off, yo. I was like, you guys are not doing this to me 2 weeks in a row. No fucking way. I had to put my foot down. But I am buying, the other thing I do need to buy is a brand new, like, I have to buy some other stuff to add to my setup so that I can get, like, the full gigs. So I gotta still do that, but anyways, we'll talk more about that later. We got Shub Dog here who says, I'm all in on Zilla. Yeah, I'm really hoping it works out with him. By the way, we got Sheldon Jackson getting the party started up in here. Sending in a DWO membership. Y'all, Sheldon, thank you for keeping the love up in here. Hold on, for Sheldon. Hold on, Sheldon. We got to give you some good karma. Sheldon's always sending so much love, and I never bust out to do a karma graph for him. So I got to make sure I bust it out today. Thank you, Sheldon. We also got John Taylor Part 2. Oh, John Taylor! I was like, John Taylor Part 2? Did you have to start a whole other account? Or is this the same one that you used last week? Let me know. He says, I'm here to see Denise in high-speed internet resolution. So that's what Denise really looks like? I'm no longer a blurred image. At least let's hope not. God, I'm so scared. I've had so much anxiety over this.
He makes it official with our general manager.
Oh, so Zilla Fatu is doing a contract signing today. Oh, and we're kicking things off with Cruz Montana. So it looks like we're getting things going with the men's NXT picture, championship picture right away.
Ripped from him, taken from him, and I'm sure you can understand.
Oh, John Taylor says same one I used last week, just different name. Okay, okay. John Taylor Pardue. John Taylor's got me out here talking French. Like what? Yo no hablo French, okay? Thank you, John.
Until it was ruined by the arrival.
Anyway, who else feels like NXT has come back to life in the last couple of weeks? I feel like NXT has come back to life in the last couple of weeks. By the way, we got Jacob Tatum in the building. What up, JT? He says, who's been the best GM so far in WWE? Recently, I would say Robert Stone has been doing really good on NXT. So recently, out of like Adam Pearce, Nick Aldis, and Robert Stone, I'm voting Robert Stone the best one. Because Robert Stone doesn't get on my nerves. Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis, low-key get on my nerves, okay? But Robert Stone, he doesn't get on my nerves. Thank you, Jacob. Yo, Tana Claus says, first time on Denise's stream. Love the vids with Santi and Sancho. Yo, Tana Claus, thank you so much for checking me out on Twitch. And I'm so glad you like the videos with me, Santi, and Sancho. It's very nice of you. Yeah, we have a good time just chatting, wrestling, and whatnot. Just vibing, you know, just like chilling. What's up, Ben? Thank you so much for the 6-7. Yeah! All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's see what Cruz Montana has to say. He's a really good promo, so you always know you're going to get good mic time with him.
Wwe Nxt, what's good? Now let's get down to this business. Hey, yo, Zilla, where you at, homeboy? When I came here to NXT, I made my intentions very clear. I said I wasn't here to fill a spot, I was here to take one. And that meant I was coming after the NXT title. Right? You damn straight. But luckily for you, you get to add yourself to that list. If it wasn't for you, I'd be standing here calling myself the #1 contender.
Now we got no #1 contender. Nothing. Nada.
But check me, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Zilla, I don't give a damn about what the world is talking about you. Because there's no way in hell I'm allow you to come in here and take what's mine. Because I'm a man about mine. I'm a loud and proud Boricua from the Bronx, New York.
It's funny because I hate to say this, but I kind of felt like Zilla Fatu stole Cruz Montana's thunder last week. Last week, I genuinely felt like he stole his thunder.
Well, 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 what a surprise. But guess what, Poppy?
Oh, shit, Penta.
Arrived yet.
No, wait, not Penta. I'm sorry.
The
Phoenix, sorry.
Cruiserweight champion.
My brain went to Penta, but I was like, wait, no, Phoenix. Ah, sorry. Sorry.
Wwe Cruz.
Today, we're going to find out who his #1 contender opponent is going to be.
I'm happy to see you again, bro. And just to let you know, I'm just here to find out who I'm going to defend my AAA Cruiserweight title.
What if they do an impromptu match with Ray and Cruz?
But
if they do,
if someone costs me a title shot, you know me. I am ready for them too.
what if we do a little impromptu matchup today? I would really like that.
Hermano, trust me. I got you. Yo te entiendo.
You know, it's crazy.
Oye, papi,
I'll tell you right now.
tú y yo tenemos mucha historia, huh?
I was about to bring that up. I was about
We've
to
gone to
say
hell
that.
against each other on the Indies and AAA and TNA. Hell, we've taken each other to hell and back, huh?
I was about
But let
to
me tell you
say.
this. I respect you for the way you represent yourself and the way you represent our Latino culture proudly.
Amen, brother.
So
Sí.
the floor is yours.
Sí.
Pero ¿sabe qué, papi? They say the most dangerous place in NXT
It's the parking lot.
is out there in that parking lot.
Yeah.
So
Translations,
guess what,
you know, however,
Zilla?
he just said that they got a lot of history.
I'm gonna meet your ass out there. How about that?
Wait, are we gonna do a parking lot brawl or
Well, no
something? Or is
doubt.
he just gonna wait for him
Cruz
to arrive
Montana
or what?
thrives in the trenches. Booker, I said a week from
Oh,
Sunday.
I always thought that they were gonna do like an impromptu matchup
I
here.
wasn't wrong.
Anyways, what I was gonna say was that one of my original favorite tag teams was LAX with Santana and Ortiz. Like, I love Santana and Ortiz, guys. Like, 2019 Denise was like ride or die for Santana and Ortiz. Like, they were my favorite tag team. And then they got replaced in my heart by the Lucha Brothers. The Lucha Brothers became my favorite tag team. And now, fast forward to 2026, we haven't seen the Lucha Brothers team up in forever. And unfortunately, Santana and Ortiz are no longer a tag team. So it's kind of funny seeing two guys that are one half of legitimately my old favorite tag teams. You know what I mean? So like internally, I was kind of malfunctioning over that.
I can tell you this. DK Prosper is definitely.
I kind of miss both of their tag team days. Not even gonna lie to you guys.
This guy can stay injury-free. He can be the next big thing.
Alrighty. By the way, shout out to Delito who's in the building. We also got Hood Boy Del Rio and Eric Diaz in here. What up, Eric? We also got Fuzzy Balls. We got Steve H. We got Luchardo Official over on Twitch. We got Diggs STD44. Thank you for hanging out with us. We got Steven Reacts in the building. We got T Dude the Third. We got Darth Hefe here. Says the parking lot, the most dangerous location in wrestling. Okay, so up next, we're going to have Tristan in action. I'm a Tristan fan. Y'all know that already. We got Dia Ray Luden who says DWO or nothing. Santa Claus says, as a fellow wrestling girly, who's your fave women's wrestler on each brand? Ooh, great question. On Raw, I would say wrestling-wise, I would probably say Io Sky. All encompassing in terms of like wrestling, how they look, and just like their overall vibe. I would there. Then on SmackDown, overall vibe, I would say Blake Monroe. But in terms of the wrestling, I would say who do I really like that they wrestle on SmackDown? I would probably go with maybe even Tiffany Stratton, because I do like Tiffany Stratton. That's just current right now, though, and I kind of change all the time with my picks, though. And on NXT, I really like Kalani Jordan as a wrestler. I have a lot of favorites. I'm forgetting all my favorites right now. I know I'm going to forget people when they come out. I'm going to be like, wait, no, I changed my answer to this person. Oh, my gosh. There's a fan in the crowd that was like killing me right now. He was so funny. Hey, what's up, Angelo Petrocelli here. Oh, I like your last name, Petrocelli. Petrocelli. I like it. He says, how are you, Denise? The first one time on your stream. I absolutely love your interviews with different wrestlers. You're very funny, very fun in those interviews. Hope you had a safe and blessed day. Oh, man, thank you so much, Angelo. We have a lot of people here that are checking out my stream for the very first time. I don't know why, but thank you guys so much for doing that. I'm here all the time, so thank you for checking me out. Okay, so this is the and thank you for watching the interviews, more importantly. Okay, so this is the one that we're doing the Fatal 4-Way to see who's going to go on to face Rey Fenix. My prediction is that EK Prosper is going to win this. Let me know who you guys think is going to take this one, but I genuinely think it's going to be EK Prosper because I can tell that they're kind of going like the Javon Evans route with him, where because he wrestles a similar style and he's young and vibrant, I think they're going to want to have him be like the next Javon Evans on NXT.
This kid he's very talented, Vic.
As the 54.
Oh, baby.
Also, shout out to Dead Man Taker 99 hanging out with us on Twitch.
EK finally got caught by Romeo, who sees
yeah, so I like, by the way, that they're incorporating more of 3-play. Obviously not just on the main roster with the tournament and all, but also on NXT because I feel like there's an even bigger opportunity to do that on NXT, and they're feeling like they're actually starting to do it.
You've got so much energy, Vic. And you know about this business, all you need is just three counts. That's all you need.
3 seconds to pick up a victory top of the championship opportunity here at this moment. Also a chance at championship.
He's very lanky. Neo Detroit. He's very lanky. Laparca. This new Laparca is very lanky. So he looks, which is totally different from the last Laparca, because the last Laparca was not lanky at all. You know?
very, very comfortable in that match with Shiloh.
Also, thank you so much to Antonio for the shout out. Thank you.
Had a big weekend. Hit that
Manny Reyes, who also believes that he can prosper.
World Championship tournament has an opportunity possibly to face Roman Reigns, as did Penta, Rey Fenix, and Dragon Lee, who will face Roman Reigns, Mexico City.
ATW, we do got John Taylor here who says, did I hear that right? That your new internet is here? Yes, guys. I have switched over from Spectrum to Frontier. And let's pray that it works out, because I cannot have this. I can't explain to you guys how stressful it is to not have internet that was reliable, especially when your whole job relies on the internet. For those of you who work from home, a lot of you guys do. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. It can be very stressful. Thanks, John.
Moreno is the only one standing, and now he's looking to.
Oh, that was kind of fun. Romeo, whatever the hell we're calling him. He did a frog splash. A springboard frog splash. There you go. Because he did it off the top rope. Nice. That's pretty good, you know?
There's 4 men fighting for one opportunity. Who becomes a #1 contender to the AAA Cruiserweight title?
All right, we're on a commercial break. Let me mute the commercials. All right, let me mute the commercials and catch up here. We got Fuzzy Balls in the building. What up, Fuzzy Balls? Says, I think WWE in many cases do a disservice to NXT talent when they get a title right away and without paying their dues. You saw the reaction when Raquel finally got her singles title because everyone knew she had earned it. So let me see. It's a kind of a case-by-case basis. I feel like there isn't anyone right now that is a champion that I feel got a championship too fast. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really feel that way on the NXT side. At least not like in recent times. I feel like our recent champions have kind of been through it, like been through the ups and downs of, and have been there for a while. Like I can't think of anyone right now that I would say was like, oh, it was too soon for them to become a champion. I think for me, when it comes to the disservice, I think sometimes, I actually think that sometimes it feels like certain people are rushed with opportunities, where there are times where I think that there are some people that, believe it or not, I think got called up way too fast, if that makes any sense. And then there are some people that don't get called up fast enough. Does that make a little bit of sense? Because that's where I think a little bit of the disservice lies. Like, for example, like I remember thinking Kiana James got called up too fast. I remember even thinking Julia got called up too fast because I kind of felt like she could have stuck around on NXT and done like so much more, but they like took her very fast, right? And I even thought Javon Evans got called up really fast. And the reason I say that was because Javon kind of felt like he still had more of a story to tell on NXT. And then on the other hand, you have Blake Monroe, who I thought was on NXT for far too long. And then Ricky Saints on NXT for far too long. Ethan Page on NXT for far too long. So I think my thought process is more of that, where there are some people that shouldn't be on NXT for that long, and then there are people that need to be on NXT for just a little bit longer. So I think about it more in that sense versus title-wise. Thank you so much, Fuzzy Balls. I know I gave you like a totally different answer, but I just I don't completely agree. That's why I wanted to give you something that was similar, that I feel more strongly about. Thank you so much, Fuzzy Balls. We also got Stephen Marchuli here who says NXT still running on girl power, but dudes have shown progress. Honestly, all they did was inject a couple of names into the NXT men's division that are getting us excited. Cruz Montana has a good promo skill. Zilla Fatu came in with buzz. And this is helping Tony D'Angelo's title program so much more. Let me bring the audio back. We're back on NXT. And then in the meantime, they're allowing their other guys that were on the precipice of becoming something noteworthy on the show. They're allowing those guys to get
Moreno
the
was moving
opportunity to
Angels
grow.
now.
For
Hooker
example,
looking
Tristan
here comes
Angel.
EK Prosper holding
He's
on.
someone that I've instantly liked his character.
That was a little bit of teamwork,
Um,
but again, there are
He's
no
in this
friends
match right
matchup.
now. He's been consistently on the show. So in a few months,
Position
Tristan
possible,
Angel
but it's got the power.
is not going to feel as new to us as he originally did.
Whoa!
Again
Same
for a
thing with
second
EK
time.
Prosper.
Look at
We've been
Romeo.
seeing him a lot
Pistol
lately.
drop kick. All four men are
EK
down.
Prosper,
Right place at the
even
right time,
Romeo.
Marino.
Even though I keep forgetting if they go with Romeo or Romeo, whatever. We've been starting to see him a little bit more. It's just the problem was we had too much new talent on NXT, and they had us on a swivel, looking at all of these new faces, trying to figure out who should we latch on to. And at least now we have people to latch on to while we watch other people develop a little bit more.
Stone.
But like Cruz Montana, I don't think Cruz Montana should be on NXT very long, by the way. I think he should, I don't think he should be there that long. But for now, it's perfectly fine because we kind of needed somebody like Cruz Montana on the show that brings experience, is a good promo, and can get the people interested in their storyline. Thank you, Steven.
More of that power being shown into the cover.
Also, thank you so much to C-Clay for the floating heart. Thank you.
Noam Dar helping coach him up. Noam Dar has been such a help to Romeo.
Yeah, I mean, he's been a lot of help in Tristan Angels. Taking what the work that this kid has been doing. He's been put on a hell of a show here tonight, Vic.
What a suplex there by Romeo and Moreno now.
Oh yeah, Romeo. They do say Romeo. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Romeo. I know exactly why I want to say Romeo, because I know somebody whose name is Romeo, and I'm so used to saying it like that, so I want to say it like that.
Laporca trying to crawl into the cover. Hooks the legs.
Oh, nice.
Covering Prosper.
By the way, we also got Sheldon Jackson. What up, Sheldon? He says, not sure if you saw the draw for the Continental Cup quarterfinals tomorrow. I did not. He says, Dynamite has Nigel versus Echisetto and Mox versus Jay White. Okay, good. Mox versus Jay White is going to be interesting. OC versus O'Reilly and Claudio versus Kingston. Orange Cassidy versus Kyle O'Reilly should be a fun one on Collision. Claudio versus Kingston should be hard-hitting. Nigel versus Echisetto. Curious to see what we get out of that one. That one's probably maybe one of the more unique matchups. Thank you, Sheldon, for the update. Oh no!
That's it.
I was about to say I kind of hate when we get situations like that where someone falls on someone and then they suddenly get a pin.
Of Laparca.
Don't think Laparca didn't come into the thing.
BTW Rob 7985. Thank you so much for the Sunday.
Laparca has decades of experience, Vic. I'm talking about decades, man.
This one in particular, or what are we talking about here? Look, I want you to break this down for me. It's getting broken in half.
We got some good action today on this match so far. First match of the night, so we're off to a good start.
Tristan Angels.
Tristan's gonna try to steal the victory here.
Yeah, Betty.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say no offense to Tristan, but I want to see EK Prosper versus Ray
Stay on
Phoenix.
the gas,
I'm
Angels.
sorry, Tristan. I really like you, but I'm rooting for EK here.
Angels screaming at Romeo, measuring Moreno, gonna charge it. Where the hell did Prosper come from? He used Romeo as a launcher.
Okay.
Right back into Moreno.
Getting in there, guys. Making it happen.
Standing. EK the one climbing. EK Prosper the one.
Oh my God!
That's it.
What the hell?
And EK did it again. Here is your winner, and the new.
Can we please get a replay on that? Because that looked a little bit different than like what we're used to. I need to see that again. I swear he did some shit with his knees in there. I don't know. I got to see it again. It happened so fast. I wasn't ready for it. Okay, here we go. Let me see it again. Hold on. So yes, congrats to EK Prosper. That's pretty much who we were expecting to win. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So the moonsault that he did a thing where when he goes backwards, he tucks his knees in as he's doing the moonsault.
Prosper, get ready for the biggest match of your life.
That was cool.
AAA
That was very
Cruiserweight
cool.
Championship.
I feel like the last couple of weeks I've been
Here
seeing some
on
very
NXT.
cool different iterations of
But look, the
moonsault.
action is going to continue here in a matter of moments.
Okay, up next we got
Last
Natty
in
versus
section,
Thea Hale. I'm
looks to
excited
school
because
Thea Hale. Looks to
I have
pull
been
off
an
another
advocate
upset. This
for
match
Thea
presented by
Hale
Progressive,
as
and
a
this
wrestler,
one
as a
is
performer, and if she goes out there and shows out today with Natty, it's gonna be a huge moment for her if she can go out there and have a fantastic match with Natty. Alrighty, Ron Stallop says that takes abs. Yo, like that takes. I don't know what that takes because I don't got what that takes. By the way, we got AJ Trip 20 in the building. What up, AJ? He says 3 questions I can't stop asking myself. 1, why is Kick holding you down? By the way, I haven't streamed on Kick in like a week and a half. I had stopped streaming on Kick. I will tell you why. Because when I was troubleshooting my whole internet issue, one of the things that was recommended to me was that I stream in less places to like lower the struggle with everything that I was dealing with. So I took out Kick for like the whole 2 weeks while I was dealing with all the internet stuff. And I'm going to get back on there as soon as I get my mojo back. And then he says, too, Odyssey, these nuts to Mark Henry was great. Thank you. Oh, and I also finally saw the Odyssey this weekend. Really good movie if you guys haven't seen it. And then he says, 3, why was Liv doing her Unreal interview in a hornet's nest? They're not like bees. They attack on spots. Well, I think she has a farm or something. So I'm thinking that, I don't know. I don't know what her situation is out there, but hornets are fucking scary, guys. I had a situation about like 2 years ago where I didn't know there was a hornet's nest outside my house, and the craziest shit happened to me. I left with my sister to go to Taco Bell. This was 2 years ago. And I don't know what the fuck happened, but I left the house for 15 minutes. I came back. And I'm wondering if maybe I didn't close the door good enough, or maybe I just didn't notice and I left the door a little open. I don't know how I could have possibly done that, but that's the only thing I can think of. But I got home, and I got chills right now as I'm telling you guys this story. Oh, I got home and the hornets had gone inside my house. I'm talking like 10 hornets in my house. And me and my sister were like screaming because we had to kill them. I had to kill them. It was the most horrifying experience of my entire fucking life. And of course, it happened while my husband wasn't home, because everything happens to me when my husband isn't home. And he finally got home, and when he found the nest and he killed it. But it was, oh my God, I got chills all over my body telling this story. Oh God, I cannot even, I'm sorry. Oh, I can't even finish telling the story. It was the worst experience of my life. And it also gives me kind of PTSD now, because the hornets ended up flying into, it was during December. So they flew into my Christmas tree. And so now I have like PTSD where I don't even want to get a Christmas tree for Christmas because of the horror that, now see guys, look at me, I'm all itchy now. The horror that ensued that December. And even last year, I ended up getting a fake Christmas tree because I'm kind of scarred from that experience. So yeah, AJ, hornets, no thanks. And yeah, now my face feels like it's on fire. Oh, thank you, AJ. We got Brandon Rosen. Oh, I didn't even eat my Taco Bell that day, by the way. My Taco Bell got ruined that day. We got Brandon Rosen here who says LAX and Lucha Bros had some killer matches together. Brandon, let me tell you, I remember those, and it was like fucking heaven for me. Heaven, heaven, heaven. That, my friends, is the tag team wrestling that I like, and I have not gotten that tag team wrestling in a long time. Thank you, Brandon. So thank you so much to Tracy for the flower. Thank you, Tracy. We also got Night Wolf here in the building, who says, I got my tickets today for NXT in Sudbury, which, by the way, is in Canada, for those of you guys who don't know. He says, I got my tickets today for NXT in Sudbury. Very excited for WWE to come to my city for the first time in my lifetime. Wow. He says, I hope this does well. I hope this could be the start of maybe some more events to come. I think so too, Nightwolf. I mean, they clearly chose that location for a reason. I think you were the one who told me that there was like 200,000 people in that city. So I think that if it, I think if you guys fill it up, don't be surprised if they go back again. But anyways, Nightwolf, glad you got your tickets. Go to the show, be safe, have fun. We can't wait to hear about your experience. Thank you, Nightwolf.
Figures are back and better than ever, bringing the unmistakable retro style fans know and love to an all new.
We also got Rob here. Thank you for the Sunday, Rob. Yes. Thank you for the M.
Jay Uso pre-order LJN.
Sorry, I struggled with the P. I was like, trying to put a P together.
You don't have to. No, you literally don't have to.
All right, we got Ren and Kendall.
I'm cleared for the live events, and I'm cleared for tonight. Don't worry about it. We just do the same thing that we always do. We'll get the win.
Hey, Kendall. I've heard that you've been feeling a little off balance.
Oh, vanity project.
Ladies, do you need someone to take care of you?
Seriously?
Yes.
Me?
You.
You're asking me?
He's flirting with her?
We never asked me. Right? He's literally asking me to take care of
I told
me.
him. And obviously you're being for real, right?
Ew.
Absolutely not. No.
Kick his ass, Kendall.
You guys actually remind me of the guys I used to wrestle in high school. I mean, they had a hard time growing facial hair as well.
Oh. Love
Just
it.
Off you guys some advice for your tag match later. Since
I'm pretty sure Kendall could take. I think his name is Brad.
Miles and Tavion beat y'all, and I actually taught them everything they know.
Yeah, well, those Boy Scouts are going to get sent packing at Heatwave. I just have to smoke that freak show Shallow Hill that you will do it.
Freak. And he's just quirky.
Exactly. I mean, he's smart and he knows how to use tools.
Unlike you guys who are the tools. In fact, you guys spend way too much time in the mirror every day to look like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, look, Micah looks like she has all the muscles. I mean, unlike you. I don't
Micah
really
does
see
have
that.
all the
You
muscles.
guys
I finally get it. I think that Micah is the vanity here.
And y'all are the project. That's funny.
They need a lot of work.
I mean, anyways, good luck, boys in Texas. But the only team that's walking out with all the gold is the
Rank
Rank
UCC.
I want to see Micah ditch the vanity project and instead hang out with Ren and Kendall. You know, and be the muscle, like a muscle for the girls.
At all. Micah, you're going to let them talk to us like that?
Sorry, they cooked y'all. You need to lock in tonight to prove them wrong.
You know I will, baby girl.
I know.
Oh my God, they're so funny. All right, we got Mr. GRK Chef 13 who says, Denise, did you hear Waller and CM Punk got in each other's face that Saturday at NXT live event? Should be interesting what becomes of this. The last thing that I saw was CM Punk like shouting out Grayson Waller when he cut that promo. So I didn't see that they got into each other's face at the NXT live event. That seems a little like interesting because I know that CM Punk did the live event. So the fact that they had him out there with Grayson Waller for NXT, because Grayson Waller did make a mark like since he came back to NXT. But if you like compare that to what he was doing on the main roster, it's just so weird. It's so weird. Thank you, Mr. GRK Chef. So Rob, thank you so much for the floating heart and the gold coin and the makeup brush and the chili.
Yes, I question because it never works.
We also got Frank in the building. What up, Frank? He says, hello to our gorgeous leader, Miss Salcedo. Lil Loco and I are ready for NXT, especially women's tag match. I got the tank ready. Also, watch out for them strays. Pew, 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 pew. Hey, anybody get hurt back there? Anybody get hurt? You know what I was thinking? I feel like they should make a little water gun and sell it with Solo's face on it, and it's just say pew pew. You know, WWE has rings, they have elimination chambers, they have action figures. This is their chance to get into the water gun collection. And just call it, just put Solo's face all over it. Anyway, shout out to you, Frank and Lil Loco. What up, bros?
I'll tell you right now, this might get ugly right here, Vic. This might get real.
All right, so Thea Hale versus Natty.
Careful in this match. Here we go.
This is the one where I feel like this could be a fun test for Thea Hale and kind of see where she's at. Because if she can go in there and she can hang with Natty, it's going to show further proof that Thea Hale could do a lot more wrestling-wise on this show. So I hope she does good. Jada Parker and Natty, now they had a banger. Now let's see if we can. I don't think we'll get a similar match because Jada just has more fire than Thea. but I still think they could do something here. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Look at Thea. She's showing fire right now.
All those inspiring superstars when it comes to LFG on Sundays is now controlling the body of Thea Hale. And, Thea's got a big opportunity. This is a big week taking on Natty right now.
BTW, we got John Taylor Pardue, who says, LMAO, I worked for an internet provider that got bought out by Frontier about 12 years ago. Oh, damn, John Taylor. Woo-wee.
To not be focused.
I don't know what company that is because I don't remember who bought whom. Thanks, John. We got Fuzzy Balls here. It says, Denise NXT talent who get a title right after getting promoted to the main roster. Not everyone is Rhea Ripley. Well, who are those people? Like, let's compile a list. Who immediately got a title on the main roster that you think should enough? Trick Williams got a title very fast, but he got pretty damn over. Who else got a title really fast from their, oh my God, Jada's doing Thea's dance. Oh my God.
Tonight's episode.
Throw out some more names. Who do you think got the title a little too fast? Let me know. Let's break this down. Oh, Soruka. Here we go. Fuzzy Boss says Soruka's getting more pops now after she lost the title. Many fans recently called up wrestlers earn their dues like Maxine was a joke. Maxine had been there for a minute though before she got her title, but her story was different because she was supposed to be like the underdog that was like never going to make it, and then she did with Becky. It was a different kind of storyline. Soruka, if you don't remember, she got a big reaction when she won the title. I should know, I was there. And I feel like she got that title because she came in there with a lot of buzz too for being an incredible athlete due to her gymnast skills. However, I think that I don't know if it was like the nerves or what was happening, but she was finding herself having some errors in the ring. And those were quickly pointed out because in the day of age of social media, like you cannot make a single mistake without anybody completely like making 50 videos about it, right? And I feel like that kind of might have hurt Soruka's confidence, but she's a good wrestler. I just think that it's she just needs to work with more people that are more complete wrestlers, that are not just, with the gymnastic background and all of that, that are more wrestlers to help Soruka even further. And I think that is kind of where a little bit of the issue came around. But I still don't think that Soruka shouldn't have won the title though. Like I like the moments that we saw with Soruka as champion, but I wouldn't sit here and say like, oh yeah, she didn't deserve it or it was too fast or too soon. Thank you, Fuzzy Balls. We also got Brandon Leon here who says Moxley versus Eddie Kingston or White versus Kingston. Personally, well, I think Sheldon said that they're doing, who did Sheldon say that they're doing? He said they're doing Mox versus Jay White. There we go. Mox versus Jay White. And then they're doing Claudio versus Kingston. Out of this, let me go back to what you're saying. So Moxley versus Jay White is happening. I prefer Moxley and Jay White. I'm not that big of a fan of Eddie Kingston. And I just never really have been. So I'm kind of just like, I'm a fan, but not like a big fan. Thank you, Brandon. We got Paula Benny here who says, hi, Denise. What's your take on Carmen Petrovic? She's in Natty's group in NXT and a major faction in AAA. I haven't seen enough of what she's doing in AAA. So I feel like I got to actually watch her and see what she's been doing over there. I could speak to her NXT stuff, though. She was, you can tell that they were pushing her on NXT for a really long time, but she just wasn't connecting with the audience at all, though. They had her doing this thing where she would come out with the kendo stick, kind of felt a little cartoonish. I didn't really like that. Then they had her in a romance with, I forget what's his name. It was weird. Didn't like that either. So it kind of felt like they were sort of always trying to find a place for Carmen Petrovic, but she still hasn't found, in my opinion, on NXT her place. Like, even though she's, doing stuff with Natty and all of that, it kind of feels like she's there, but not really making I don't think it'd be a big difference if she wasn't there. You know what I mean? So I think she's still in the phase where she's still really trying to make a mark. Thank you, Paula Bennett. We also got Brandon Rosen here. Says, I've never had a bee sting in my life, knock on wood. The bad side to that is now I'm afraid of what might happen if I got one. It depends. If you're allergic to bees, then you'll have a big reaction. If you're not, then you'll pretty much be fine.
Moment goes behind Natty, shoulders down, and a kick out. And now
But I've gotten stung by a bee at the zoo many years ago, and nothing happened to me. My brother got stung by a bee, and he swelled the hell up. So I think it depends on the person.
Those around
Thank you, Brandon.
Of Lions and Petrovic. Talk about Lions being the Evolve Women's Champion. Petrovic standing out currently in AAA as we get a counter rolling right back through goes Natty. Shifts her way.
Also, thank you so much to Dr. Summer Vibes for the gold coin. Thank you. Also, thank you so much to Hex Robin for the really kind super chat. Love the default as well. So pretty. We got Rob7985 here. Thank you for the high five, bro. Also, I just realized how scary that looks. Here is the big giant hands coming at your screen.
She's the prestigious one walking around here in NXT.
Oh man,
right
that's funny as fuck.
An exploder suplex out of the corner, just tossing Natty was Thea.
Thea could just stay focused right here, stay on the gas. She might can perhaps pull it out. Oh yeah, here we go. Can she get it right here, Vic?
Into the cover, hook of the leg, isn't enough, and a near fall. And there you see Cruz Montana said he was going to go to the parking lot.
Also, thank you so much to Darrow for the DWO membership. Continuing your streak, bro. Thank you.
Will sign his contract, become an official NXT superstar. Here with our general manager.
And I'm also glad that they kept his name, Zilla Fatu. I'm glad they didn't name him like something weird, you know?
Who will get the upper
I don't know what that weird name was in, but I'm glad they didn't change his name.
Gotta give it up for Thea Hill right now, Vic. She's fighting harder than I've ever seen her fight.
Thea's been holding her ground here.
You talked about it earlier.
She's been holding her ground. I haven't.
Career for Thea here in NXT.
There we go. She's looking a lot more confident in the ring. I feel.
Oh, she missed it. Got caught right there.
Crucifix.
She was part of the TNA TV Knockouts tournament too, and I thought she was doing pretty good on TNA too. Some of the matches that Thea had.
Come on.
So she's been putting in the work.
Daddy's got to move quick, Vic.
Booker, from your vantage point, that Kimura cinched in, is it not?
I think the only thing with Thea that is missing is the believability. I think that part that we still need to work on, where we need to believe. For example, I don't know how many of you guys here actually believe Thea could defeat Natty. Right? When Jada faced Natty, we were like, oh my God, is Jada going to beat Natty? Right? I think that's the only thing, and I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that Thea was more of a comedy character for a long time, and we really see her wrestle that often, and when she does, she always kind of, loses for the most part. So I think that's the next step we want to see in Thea Hale's growth, is to start to see her as a believable competitor on the brand. But she did good, though. She did good. Like, it was solid. Now we just need the believability.
Turning it right in to this sharpshooter, sending one last message to Thea Hale. And in that stare, a message to Jada.
Oh, yeah, she tapped.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wait, what's going on? Oh, they got Jada.
Lions holding Jada back.
A message is about to be sent right here.
Come on, ref.
Didn't I tell you?
This is disgusting.
I told you this could get real.
Wow.
This is disgusting.
Torturing her friend right in front of her eyes.
About this.
Evil, I tell you. Evil. Natty, how could you?
All Natty just did was show her black heart to the NXT universe.
That's good. All right, what do we got back here? Oh, the OTM bros.
We already know how Birthright moved, and now it's for the speed title.
I don't really care about this storyline.
You right? I appreciate you, but look, I got it done last week. I'm gonna get it done tonight. Say less. Come on. Bring that gold back home, baby. Come on. Time to eat.
Why did he do it like he was like, All right, we got Fuzzy Balls in the building. What up, Fuzzy Balls? Who says, I always look forward to Happy Ren's Day and the skits Ren and Kendall do. I've seen a few on social media, but I haven't seen them all, though. But I think that is what's working for a lot of people, because a lot of people here are showing so much love to Ren, and she's got a lot of fans. And I remember asking people like why that was, especially because during that time period, she really wasn't on the show too much. So I was wondering, like, why is everyone suddenly a fan of hers if she's not really on the show that much? Like, this was a little while ago. And people were like, we love her Ren's Day videos. And I was like, what? Her what videos? And everybody started telling me how she's doing all these cute little videos on social media. And then that's when I realized, like, oh, good for her. Like, she's utilizing social media to connect with the people. And I think that is part of what helped her, just kind of connect more. And so that when she goes out there, there's maybe a little bit more of a reaction for her. And then she continued on. She did a good job on TV. She started to get more matches. She got more TV time once Kendall came in as well. That helped her a lot because she was kind of, she was in the no quarter catch crew for a minute. And that was kind of hit or miss. And but I think her and her friendship with Kendall is what really helped her we started to see her, I think, in a not a different light, because she was always the same person even when she was on the no quarter catch crew. But I just think that she got more endearing to the people. Thank you, Fuzzy Balls. We got T-Mac034. What up, T-Mac? He says, the Soul Snatcher is a move that every opponent isn't going to be able to sell well. She needs a second finisher and pull out that Soul Snatcher for special occasions. See, I love the Soul Snatcher. I know that there were moments where it just didn't go off well. The last one that she did on Roxanne looked fantastic, by the way. I don't know if it's a thing where it should be sporadic. I love the Soul Snatcher, and I love the reaction that it gets from people when she does execute it. So she could hold it out for special occasions. And here's the thing, like, she's creative. She's a gymnast. She could also come up with something different and alternate. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Thank you, T-Mac. But I also wouldn't be opposed to her just continuing to do the Soul Snatcher. We also got IJN Suko. What up, bro? He says, how's the new Wi-Fi? Also, happy Dark Day Tuesday. Well, so far we're only 50 minutes in, so I'm going to wait until the whole thing is, over with, because you guys know how it be around here. Just gets crazy. But so I want to first go through the entire stream and then see how it goes. The other thing, though, is I do need to buy a new power bank for my computer, because I do use a Ethernet cable to hardwire, it's hardwired into my computer. But what do you call it? The fucking oh my gosh, what do you call it? The adapter. There you go, the adapter. I looked online and apparently my adapter is not strong enough. So I need a stronger adapter to actually get the full power of my new internet on my computer. So I just ordered it today off of Amazon, literally 20 minutes before the stream started. So I'm hoping once it gets here that it makes a little bit of a difference, makes it even better. But yeah, the big thing that I have noticed, though, IGN Suko, is the upload speed is drastically different. Oh my God. It is. So let me tell you, the highest that I would get on Spectrum, I was on the highest plan that you could have on Spectrum, which was the 1 gig. That was the highest it would go, right? But I would only get 30 for upload speed. So that really wasn't that great. And right now my upload speed is at 900 and something. So 900 versus 30. Yeah, that's a big difference, a big difference. And then at 30, it would work fine. But then when my internet would get throttled, my upload speed would go from 30 to 9. And then that's what was causing all the issues. All right, let me bring the audio.
NXT tonight on the CW, Netflix, and on the ESPN.
Thank you so much, IGN Suko.
It's time for a championship.
Also, we got Issa David says, bring Ren to the main roster. It's past time. No, I don't think it's past time yet. I think she's doing just fine on NXT, and I still think she could grow a lot more on NXT.
Introducing first.
Thank you, Issa David, also for being a DWO member for 17 months now. And thank you so much to Orlando for the silver star. Thank you. All right, let's catch up with what everybody's saying now. Let me give some shout outs too, by the way. I've been giving some shout outs here. How rude. We got Frank Kessel in the building. Hey, Frank.
Have you?
Let's see. We got Christian Watson Jr. Thank you for hanging out with us again today. He says Grayson Waller's going to learn that he's the one that's soft. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, but, like, ain't no way. Like, if they do something with him and CM Punk, like, CM Punk will roast him. Like, I like Grayson Waller, but CM Punk will roast him.
What sort of edge does Price
We got
have
James
after
Evans here who says Ren is such a
last
sweetheart.
week?
Hey, what's up? We got Ian Coley Coker who says we love Ren. Yeah, she's like a Disney princess. That's how I see her.
You can do it again.
Diggs STD says, Denise, what's your favorite holiday movie? My favorite holiday movie for Christmas is Last Holiday with Queen Latifah. I love that movie. I don't know why, but it's my comfort movie. Anybody here seen Last Holiday with Queen Latifah? Kind of like the movie that no one ever talks about except me.
Back to last week, Lucian Price beat Lexus King in right around 3 minutes.
So, hey, Sarah, how are you? How's the job going? Give us an update. Yes, Corporate Gohan. It's the one with LL Cool J, yeah. And she's like in love with LL Cool J. And then she thinks she's like dying. And it's like a whole thing. It's a really like nice movie.
That is what this matchup is about. The Speed Championship.
Anyways, I watch Last Holiday all the time. So, anyways, Last Holiday for Christmas, for Halloween, Hocus Pocus, and then I think those are my only favorite holiday movies.
Oh, it was almost over 7 seconds in, but Birthright.
Hey, what up, Saki the Sock Puppet says, hey, Denise, I just subscribed to your channel. Also, I'm going to WWE 3-Play NXT Worlds Collide Section 6, Row 16, Seat 6. Hey, you're getting all the sixes in there. I like that. Also, thank you for subscribing, and I hope you have a good time at the show, man. We got it, Russia. I love that movie too. The cooking scene is the best.
King already on his back foot running away and looks for Lexus King right now. I think all he's trying to do is survive. He's trying to outlast that 4 minutes, 20 seconds. Keeping his distance.
We got Brandon here says, I love the movie. I love the part where she goes to the restaurant and always orders everything off the menu. Yeah. Yeah, I love her. She's so funny in that movie. I like her possibilities book. What the fuck was that? Lexus King. Did Lexus King just throw himself right now?
Good job here for about 66
I think he like slid off the ring. I don't know. I gotta see that again.
No one came and is watching to watch your ass run.
Yeah, this one, I'm out on this one, guys. This one ain't for me.
Lucian Price. I think Lucian.
Also, shout out to Bill W. And Sarah says the job is going good, been getting good. QA scores. And my supervisor actually told me today she was so happy with me improving handle time with helping members. I'm just nervous for my coaching tomorrow. Well, Sarah, it sounds like you're doing really good, especially if your supervisor is saying that she's happy with what you're doing. That's awesome, Sarah. Very happy to hear that. Also, Frank Castle says he's going to Raw October 26th. Ooh, you should go in a costume. I feel like you should go in a costume.
To hold this championship.
Throwing it out there, Frank. Throwing it out there.
Able to win the title, and I asked that because as a team, OTM has 0 titles.
Like I said, it tells me that he's ready for his breakout moment. The Speed Championship could lead to bigger and better
We got
things.
2
That's what
minutes.
it's all about.
Man, this has been the slowest speed match
2:40
ever.
on the clock for Lucian Price.
How is this match going by slow?
Came to NXT, El Grande Americano.
Like, what are
was
we
the champion at the
doing?
time. He's now looking to become the mega champion in Triple
I feel like speed matches should be speedy.
Lexus King, currently 120 days as champion.
Sarah says, you know what's more hilarious? My supervisor's name is on Sarah. An H at the end.
I'm watching those
Sarah.
seconds click off that,
And you're Sarah.
that clock
And
right
she's
there, right
Sarah.
now. Price is not taking advantage of this moment, man.
But again, Lucian
So
not
funny.
having to compete under a time constraint.
Bill
Lexus
W
King
says,
did
this is terrible.
hit that DDT.
This match is
That's
like,
a 2-minute warning. Able to cover, hook it.
I don't know, guys. It ain't for me. That's the nicest way I can say it. It ain't for me.
son, and very, very quickly, man.
Like, I've never had a speed championship match where I was looking at the clock hoping that it would get to 0 faster. Usually I look at it going, oh my God, ooh, let's see how much they can get in that time. This time I'm like, God damn, a minute is a long time.
Last week, but now for Lexus,
Ron Stolov says it's like time is standing still. It's like you're waiting for your food to come out of the microwave and you're there looking at it like, God damn, when is this minute over? I want my freaking popcorn.
Oh, man.
That was a shot.
Oh, thank you so much, Hex Robin says, I've been enjoying your amazing content. Thank you so much. And I'm going to try to bring out even more than what I'm doing. Try my best out here. I'm dropping a fun interview on Monday ahead of AEW All In, so keep an eye out for that.
61 seconds. Planted at 60 seconds.
Man.
57 and counting for
Better cover him.
Lucian better put his
Cover him.
Oh my gosh.
53 seconds now.
We still have 50 seconds.
Driving King all the way over to the top turnbuckle.
Wasting a whole lot of time.
Oh, that's a good chop.
46 seconds, son.
Good job on that chop.
And the referee on the far side distracted by Stacks and Grace, and he doesn't see Connors and Dempsey pull down Price at 33 seconds. King.
Oh, rockabye, rockabye, baby.
It's that coronation. And
Oh,
King
it's over! It's over! Woo! I'm sorry. That was one of the worst speed matches I've seen. Just like nothing happened. Nothing happened. It was unremarkable.
Oh, Birthright's not done. Connors, Stacks, Dempsey.
Good dogs, man. That's good dogs.
Bronco Neva. Bronco's here. Bronco let Lucian fight, but the numbers advantage.
Also, shout out to High C Juice Pots. We also got Stevie India in the building. Are you guys breaking up or not? Like, what's the deal here? I kind of think they need each other, to be honest. Like, I'm not interested in a feud between them. I'd rather have them be together, and it looks like they are. I gotta tell you, I don't think people were all that hotsy-trotsy for wanting to see them in a feud together. Also, I know that doesn't make any sense, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't think anybody was losing their mind over like, oh my God, OTM's breaking up. Like no one moved a muscle.
Waller is live next.
All right, we are on a little commercial break here. So let me catch up with what everybody is saying. We got Paula Bennett here says, just remembered Carmen Petrovic was in a storyline with Dion Lennox, but it was at the time he was wearing glasses. Yeah, because do you remember the original thing they had Dion Lennox do was he was the pretty boy. Remember that? Where he was charming the women? Yeah, that was the first thing they had Dion Lennox do. Like he would go back there and he'd be doing this. You know, looking all like suave and shit. Like, yeah, I'm a ladies' man and all the women want me. Yeah, that's exactly what they were doing. Damn, that's a throwback right there. I don't really remember Carmen and Dion though, but she was in another. Who was the other guy that she was doing? Oh my God, I know his name. Oh my gosh, was it Ashanti the Adonis? Right? Wasn't it Ashanti the Adonis that she also had a love scene with? That was the person I remember her being with, and that was weird. Like nobody was buying it. They had no chemistry together, and it was holding her back instead of like moving her forward. It was just like, you know, yeah, okay, Shanti the Adonis, yeah. See, that one I remember. I don't remember her in Dion, but I do remember her in Ashanti. Thank you so much. We also got your boy KJ who says, hey, Denise and the DWO, just checking in, and I just landed in NOLA. Yes! Get a beignet. Okay, I don't know if you're into tarot, by the way. Are you into tarot cards? Because I got a really good tarot card reading in New Orleans. If you're into that, give it a try. So yeah, and then I think who was it? I think Sancho. Yeah, Sancho was saying that you should get a hurricane. So you get your hurricane if you want to drink. Remember, be safe. Get your beignets to eat some food. And then if you want, get your tarot read. Oh, and they also do like haunted night tours. Oh, yeah, boy. If you're looking to do activities, there's a swamp tour. Do the swamp tour, because if you do the swamp tour, you can hold a little baby alligator. Oh my God, I swear, it's so fucking cool. Okay, so the little baby alligator, they have like the tourists. It's a tourist attraction. You know, you're on the boat, you're touring the little swamp, and then they pass around a little baby alligator, and he's like this big, right? But they tape his mouth out because that little baby alligator could eat your finger off. But when you hold him, though, he's got this softest belly. Like, I genuinely would hold a baby crocodile every day of my life because their bellies are so soft. I genuinely thought it was one of the coolest experiences of my life was to hold a little baby crocodile. So in case that's something you're interested in, I would recommend that as well. Anyways, but most importantly, stay safe out there. Because NOLA is a party town, especially once you hit Bourbon Street. Bourbon Street smells like alcohol and puke. I hate Bourbon Street personally because I don't drink at all. And I'm not a party person. I don't drink. I'm boring like that. And so I don't love Bourbon Street, but it's still something that you should go and see, especially if you've never been there before. Anyways, thank you, your boy, and have fun and stay safe. We got Darkwing, by the way. Thank you so much for the silver star, Darkwing, for the love. Gracias, gracias. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, you're welcome, your boy. Yeah, no, I think you'll like the food, especially if you're into their kind of food that they serve over there. I think you'll like it. The one thing that I couldn't do that I was a little scared about, and I don't know if anybody else has ever had this fear, but I went into one of those voodoo places because it's full of voodoo over there, which is weird because I could do tarot cards and I could do hand reading, and I know a lot of people don't like that. In fact, like my husband doesn't like that stuff. My grandma gets mad at me all the time that I do it. So does my aunt. But then they all ask me questions like, ooh, what they say. Like first they get mad at me and then they ask me further questions, right? I like that stuff. I don't really take it that seriously, so I can have fun with it. But the one thing that I did get a little scared about, though, was the voodoo. Like when I walked into the stores, I was a little scared. But it's very interesting, though. All right, we're back.
October 10th, tickets are on sale now. Booker, you know what that means? That's the very next
No, because I believe in that, by the way. Like brujeria, I believe in that. So, like, no thanks. No thanks. I don't want none of that.
Happening at Money in the Bank.
That's what I was thinking, Sharon. I think it might be like a Catholicism thing. Because, like, I'm not like a religious person like that, but I did grow up with a Catholic background and went to catechism and all of that. So I don't know if like my childhood, you know, creeped in on me. I don't know. Like I find it interesting. That's why I went in. But then when I went in, I was like, I gotta get out.
Shy away from his feelings.
We got Circa here who says the Museum of Death in Hollywood is nuts. Gave me the creeps. That's the one where they do the medieval torture, right? Because I did that when I was in Prague, and I kind of liked it. Like, it was interesting to learn about, like, how they would torture people in medieval times. It was terrible, but it was interesting.
For weeks, I've been begging someone to try and end the Grayson Waller takeover of NXT. But instead of one of those TikTok tough guys actually doing something, I somehow have to deal with another Samoan trying to take bread off my table. But you made a huge mistake, Zilla, because unlike everyone else backstage, I'm not scared of you or your family.
Oh, buddy, I don't know about that. They have a pretty powerful family.
I'm from Western Sydney, lad. I've been fighting with Usos all my life.
I'd be a little afraid.
And now, since none of the Usos know how to wrap it up, there's another Samoan here who's the black sheep of the family who's trying to take from me. But if I'm honest, ladies and gentlemen, I like to stay real.
Promoting the merch.
I'm happy for you. No, from the bottom of my heart, Zilla, I'm so happy you're here. Because you finally got the ankle monitor off and now you can roam free.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
But you chose the wrong night. You chose the wrong show. And more importantly, you chose the wrong guy at the wrong time. Because Zilla, I promise you can't handle this version of Grayson Waller. And until you got involved last week, I was going to be #1 contender for the NXT Championship.
I like how Cruz Montana said the same
I'm
thing.
pretty sure I am the #1 contender for the NXT Championship.
No.
And there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing these fat blokes in the fifth. Hold on a second there, Grayson Waller. Look, man, you want to call yourself #1 contender? Fine by me. They keep lining them up, and I keep knocking them down. It don't matter where they send them from. Japan, TNA, Raw, the island of irrelevancy. All I know is I will knock every single one of you flat on your ass.
Bless your heart, Tony.
Because I've been talking about you for weeks, and there's not a thing.
I'm like, bless your heart, Tony, for actually believing that.
Nah.
Cruz is back.
Not today. Hey, yo, listen. First of all, that don't sit right with me, champ. I was out in the parking lot waiting for Zilla to show up.
He came back.
And second of all, I don't know what dust you smoking. I don't know if I spun your block a little too hard and left your head in the third row. But I will say this, the last time I checked, you were the one laying on your back looking up at the lights before Zilla's punk ass decided to jump me.
Yeah, I think he attacked Cruz first, and
So
then
how about I say
Grayson.
this?
Yeah.
How about Waller and I, we finish our business,
That they should.
and then me and you could go toe-to-toe for the NXT title.
Okay, I'm
And then
expecting
if
Zilla
wants
now.
to show up, I'll break my foot off in his ass too.
Hey, you should be looking past me. Hey, whoa, wait a second. Look, everybody calm down. All right, calm down. Look, I agree. Grayson, Cruz, you guys both got screwed. But the reality is Zilla isn't even officially under a contract yet. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what I think is fair, okay? So at Heatwave, it's going to be Grayson Waller, Cruz Montana, and Tony D'Angelo in a triple threat match for the NXT Championship.
Okay, so I guess he's not including Zilla in that.
And whenever
Okay.
he gets here, I'll be the one to handle Zilla Fatu.
All right, thank you, Robert Stone. See, I told you guys I like Robert as a GM. That seems fair to me.
$1 million from now. I will remember you.
Are you ready for tonight?
Honestly, I'm just trying to keep up what you got started last week in Nick's tag action. Hey, by the way, I would have totally come out if I was cleared.
Yeah, it's all right, man. I know you.
Yeah,
you
they
would have
make
me,
way
but
more
me and Nico,
sense.
We rocked it last
Yeah.
week.
Than her and Sean
Got a real
Spears.
shot at that cruiserweight title next week.
Me too.
Callie Armstrong. I'm still real narked with her for interrupting my interview last
Yeah,
week.
that was weird.
She is so damn rude.
Really not trying to be rude. I just wanted to catch him for a second.
It's all right. I'll get going.
No, you can stay. Tyler, your match with Jackson seems to be all about him, but nothing for you.
Okay.
So I talked to Stone. If you can beat Jackson tonight, I give you a shot at this at Heatwave.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, bro. Thank
Yeah,
you
I want
so
to see
much.
that.
Look,
Shiloh and Miles.
You're going to win your match tonight.
Yeah, let's
Well,
go.
that is
I
a
like
huge
that because I think
opportunity tonight.
there's only 3 matches. Now there should be 5 matches. Wait.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I think now we have 5 matches for NXT Heatwave. Let me double check.
The following contest is a tag team match.
No, we have 4 matches. Okay, no, we have 4 matches. Yeah, so Miles' match was most likely going to be facing Shiloh. Then we got Kenzo and Kalani, Tony, Cruz, and Grayson.
2CC takes on Kalani, Jordan, and Callie Armstrong.
And then
This match
I'm
is
seeing
live, and it's
here,
next
but I don't
right here
know.
on
I don't
NXT.
remember them announcing this match, so I won't say anything. I don't remember them announcing that. Alrighty, let me go ahead and mute the commercials though. See what else we got in here. Let's see. We got Jacob Tatum here who says, how many title defenses will Chelsea Green have? Well, I mean, she has to wrestle a match according to Nick Aldis before the 30 days are up. So I'm assuming that'll be one in the next 30 days. I think she's going to have 2 to 3. 2 to 3 is my bet. Thank you, Jacob. We also got Mr. Fat Boy here. Thank you so much for the marshmallow. Thank you, Mr. Fat Boy. Hey, sending you some good karma. Thank you so much for that. Seriously. We also got Brandon Rosen here who says New Orleans has a very creepy history when it comes to how they handled their corpses. Google it. You're welcome. Oh, Brandon, I'm going to do this now. How did NOLA bury corpses? Okay, hopefully they don't show pictures. I just want the description. Okay, it says New Orleans is famous for its above-ground cities of the dead because the city sits on high water, the table near sea level. Early in-ground burials risk flooding and displacing caskets. Huh? Confused. What does this mean? Huh? Let me see. Okay, I'll have to read this later. Oh, yeah, so they don't bury them underground. They bury them on top, I guess. Yeah, it says New Orleans residents must bury all their dead above ground. I don't want to read any more of this. Thank you, Brandon. Very, very scary stuff indeed. I'm so scared. Actually, I'm deleting this off my search history. I don't need, because here's the thing, like, you search for something and then all of a sudden all the apps start showing it to you. I don't need fucking Facebook to start showing me weird shit, you know? So I always delete my history if I search something I don't want to be reminded of. Thank you, Brandon. We also got Jacob Tatum here. Thank you for the silver star, Jacob. Very nice of you. Hey, so just a friendly reminder to everybody. Yeah, Ron Stollop says hornets and dead people. Yeah, no thanks, guys. I don't want to think about that. I want to think about pizza and rainbows. Thank you very much. Okay, so by the way, tomorrow I will be here with, okay, so later on tonight, Chinadu is back, by the way. You guys haven't seen Chinadu here in like a month. So Chinadu is back today. Yay. Wednesday, we are going to be joined by obviously Reg for the watch along and the post show. And then Friday, I will obviously be here for SmackDown, and then I'll be here with Santi for the SmackDown post show. And then I'm going to be back here on Sunday. That is right. Sunday, I will be here streaming TNA Lockdown. So anybody who wants to hang out and watch TNA Lockdown or listen to TNA Lockdown, I will be here for that. And then the week after that, we have a stacked week 2. Raw, NXT, AEW, SmackDown, NXT Heatwave, All In, AAA. There's a lot happening in the next few weeks, actually, because then right after that, it's only a few more weeks then the week after that, we got Sunday night's main event. Then the week after that, we got Triple Mania. And then we kind of have like a really slow, just like 1 week off, and then we're back to like more shows and shit. So we'll be having a lot happening here on the channel, which is going to be nice. So I'll be trying to publish a lot of cool videos and whatnot, basically throughout the remainder of the year. See what we get. All right, we're back here on NXT.
Okay, so I'll see you in 30.
Dead Man says in New Orleans they place the bodies in race.
What are you doing?
Stop it. Stop it.
NXT Championship at Heatwave, huh? What, you want to be in it? I can't just put you in
All
a
right,
match.
Keanu's starting to get on my nerves a little bit.
I know exactly how the landscape is.
I blame Chinadu for this, by the way.
But in the meantime, I made you a coffee, bro.
I blame Chinadu for me not being a Keanu fan.
I don't drink the coffee. It's just late in the day.
Oh, damn. Everybody's been drinking coffee today. Did they get a coffee sponsor?
Against Mason Rook, Cam Hendricks should be on the top of your list.
You don't even not. You can't see me and Stone having a moment right now. Wait, we were.
He needs to chill, bro. Take a chill pill. Yeah. Take a chill pill and relax.
Catch you later, Keanu.
What's good with
Don't ask. What can I do for you, Keanu?
Okay, we got women's tag team action coming up next. Yeah, so I remember I was liking Keanu Carver in the beginning. But then I remember once he started doing promos, that's when I started to lose interest. And then I remember when he did that interview, that street interview with Emily. I remember that day, Shinadu came on here and he like completely hated the promo. A lot of people on the live stream that day hated the promo. And I started to feel like, oh shit, you guys are bringing up good points. Now I hate the promo. You know what I mean? And so after that, I don't know how to explain it, but Keanu Carver hasn't bounced back in my heart yet. So I'm kind of hoping he bounces back because I was a fan, and then I loved it. So I'm trying to get it back.
Your shot right here, right now, as we're set for some tag team action.
By the way, we do got Cyclops Bear the Wolverine here. Says no Zarya grabs tonight. 0 out of 10 show. Wouldn't recommend. I hope someday you get to meet Zarya, by the way. You gotta let her know that you are her #1 fan.
Opportunity she's been complaining about.
Hilarious.
She will finally get a one-on-one matchup for the NXT Women's Championship. Gray Jordan at Heatwave.
We also got Jacob here. Says I'm so happy that Shinadu is back. Hashtag welcome back. Hashtag DWO. I haven't seen him in like a month too, so I'm very excited to catch up with Shinadu today. Thank you, Jacob.
Good times.
I want to let you get the bug in there, but let me tell you, complaining and lobbying is two different things, Vic. All right? Kalani Jordan has been lobbying for a championship match.
Let me rephrase before you blow a gasket.
We got King Malho here who says, I'm starting to like Keanu Carver. I'm trying to get there again.
Lobbying for a championship.
All right, here we go. We got tag team action. Ren QCC versus Kalani and Kendall. I don't know. Knowing Kalani, she's like not going to want to coexist with like anybody yet.
Former world champion.
And another brand.
That's the first North American champion. All right, put some props on her name.
How many times you tell me it's what have you done for me lately?
Yo, Jacob Tatum, thank you so much for the thumbs up. Let's go, Jacob. Wait, that's right. I'm not calling you Jacob no more. I'm calling you JT. Thanks, Jacob.
Opportunity. All right.
This is an opportunity for Callie Armstrong to show up and show out, but also for Ren Sinclair. And as you take a look at this matchup, is this another example of Sinclair fighting too much for her friend? I mean, look, I know she was attacked last week, but just think of the situation. She tried to stick up for Kendall Gray, and it cost her.
Yeah, but she did. And furthermore, just to add a little bit more of that, is Kendall Gray 100%? That's the ultimate question.
Well, look, I know.
Nice teamwork here to kick us off with Ren QCC. Yo, what up, Killer Kenny over on Twitch? Thank you for hanging out with us, bro.
You that is worrying about the NXT.
Yes, most definitely. I mean, the thing is, she still got that big bandage on her ear right now. For me, that's a target. That's
yeah,
a
September
bullseye.
11th, Las Vegas. September 13th, Mexico City, Mexico. I kind of want to go, like to at least one show, right?
Right to that bandage ear that you mentioned.
Talking about.
Maybe I'll buy myself some tickets and sit up in the front or something. But I don't want to really do that.
Oh yeah. I get it.
I'll sit on the side somewhere. Plus, I'm pretty sure they're probably sold out too. Should have probably done that sooner if I wanted to do that.
That she's the best in the middle of that square circle. That's all it is.
I'm gonna bring a sign that says hashtag DWO. Subscribe to youtube.com/Denise Salcedo.
And Callie gonna run a little interference.
Matthew Maxby, ESPN, bro. ESPN. Go to ESPN Unlimited and you can get yourself, well, not get yourself, but you can watch the show earlier on in the West Coast. Yes, yes, yes.
NXT Women's Champion Kendall Gray, nothing wrong with her equilibrium there. And the same can be said for Ren Sinclair.
Nice cross body. That's a shout out to Tommy from West Palm Beach, Florida. How's it going out there in Florida?
This tag team match.
I'm doing this. Where has Evil disappeared to? I'm wondering if he's still joining Shinsuke.
When we win?
Who knows? Maybe. Let's see what else we got here. We got a super chat actually from Jacob Tatum here who says, how often do you drink coffee? I drink 1 coffee a day for breakfast. I like to have my morning coffee. I have lately the last couple of months I've been having Nescafe. The cinnamon one, the cinnamon flavored one is really good. I have that with like a little Starbucks caramel macchiato creamer, and the creamer plus the Nescafe, really good. Love that combo. So I've been having that for breakfast pretty much every single morning. Although today I ran out of my Snapples. Normally I drink Snapples for dinner, but today I had a Celsius. So I'm feeling a little like extra energy, I think, because I had a Celsius. Thank you, Jacob. I wasn't proud of myself for it, though. I'm not an energy drink person that much. Like, I like the taste of a lot of them, but I try not to really drink them that often. But I did today. Because I didn't want to have water and I didn't have anything else to drink. So I kind of had no choice but to have it. By the way, we got Fuzzy Balls here. It says, Ren and Kendall have great submission moves. Yes, they do, especially Kendall. Like, that's kind of her thing. She has an amateur wrestling background. She primarily wrestled boys growing up in school. So she's kind of been through it all. So, and I think her skill in amateur wrestling is why she's so good right now in the ring. Thank you so much, Fuzzy Balls, for the super chat, BTW. Also sending you some good karma. Hey. Alrighty, let's see what else we got in here. What is everyone saying? Matthew here says, did you see Chad Gable versus Rey Mysterio match? It was good. Of course I did. I was here streaming it yesterday. Fantastic match. A lot of people are saying it was their favorite Raw match of the year, and I don't blame them for that. It was awesome. We got Shamika here who says, love Snapple Apple. So I have the, which one do I have? I have the peach one. I love peach flavored. I don't think I've ever tried the Snapple Apple, but I usually do the peach flavored ones, are the ones I like the most. Oh, M. Durrett says the same thing. Snapple Apple is legendary. Holy shit, I've never had Snapple Apple. Damn, I'm gonna have to check that out. But I'm not really that big of an apple person though. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see. We got Brian B here says Monsters tastes great. I've never had a Monster in my entire life. It says very sweet, but I agree that it's best on occasion only. No. I don't know why, but I feel like Monsters look very intimidating. Like, I feel like if I drink a Monster, I'm going to have like a heart attack on the spot. You know what I mean? Like, it just looks like it's dangerous. Sorry, Monster. But like, it just looks very intimidating to me. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's like black and green. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Maybe it has cute colors, which is so stupid. There's got to be some psychology in that. I don't know, but it just feels like it's just like, I don't know, bad for you. I think it's because all these years I've heard like, don't drink Monster. And so like that's been embedded in my head. All right, let me bring the audio back.
Tonight, and look at that.
Yes.
Power display.
There it
Tag
is.
was made. Jordan's now leading.
Oh, really? Brian B says it's like sweet Mountain Dew.
Oh, here we go.
Mountain Dew. I like Mountain Dew too. I also stopped drinking Mountain Dew because every time I drank Mountain Dew, I felt like I was like swallowing a big giant wave of the ocean. Does that make sense? Like it always hurt when it like landed. Can't explain it.
As now this matchup continuing, but Ren Sinclair able to sidestep the number one contender to Kendall Gray's title. Kendall trying to reach in and make the tag finally. Ren desperately makes the tag, and in comes the champion. Not at 100%, as we said before, medically cleared, but look, she's looking okay right now.
Nice.
Big overhead belly suplex. Callie, she's coming in. She's going to get one as well. Oh, did you see the champion reach up for that bandage?
Something's happening right there.
Gray right now trying to take the women's division to new heights. Just tossing the woman Shomina a week from Sunday at Heatwave. Now throwing her partner, Callie Armstrong. Kalani coming right in. She gets caught with a German suplex. Kendall Gray, I mean, she's not showing any effects right now.
She's not, but she's
Yeah, I was going to say Kendall's working right now.
Oh, wait a minute.
Never mind. She just lost it.
Equilibrium off for half moment. She's able to recover
Oh,
and get right into that ankle lock.
Great work there by
Love
Kendall Gray.
that.
Gotta give it up to her, Vic.
Same way Chad Gable.
You know what? I was about to. Oh my God!
Miss
Commentary
Reyes
just
almost
brought up
tapped out
Chad
last
Gable,
night. You know that
and
Kendall
I was thinking
always
about it
run
right
to
now. I
watch
was
her
like,
on
damn, you know, I would like to see a mixed tag team matchup where we were seeing like Chad Gable and Kendall versus
Callie
who?
Armstrong looking for one big shot.
I don't know. We got to have another man and woman. I just don't know who, but I would like to see Chad Gable and Kendall do a mixed tag match. Just don't know who I'd have them face though.
And what a back elbow answering back for Kendall. Kendall just fell into a corner. Ren had no choice but to make the tag.
Double tags made here, Vic.
Oh, you know what I would like to see? Chad Gable and Kendall versus Penta and Stephanie Vaquer in a mixed tag match. That's what I would like to see.
Also, Gino somewhere in Saria right now is watching this very closely. Nice takedown.
Also, Frank Castle. Thank you
Pulling
so much.
Kalani right back up.
Good
Double underhook.
work,
Look
Denise.
for it.
No.
Nice reversal.
So quick there by Kalani.
Karma. Let's
Exactly
fucking
what
go.
she's
Thank you,
made
Frank.
of, man.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Callie just saved.
Great teamwork.
Kalani.
Great teamwork.
And again, Kendall trying to run interference, doing no help for her partner.
Come on, Red.
Oh no,
Come
Kendall,
on,
go
Red.
back.
Do your damn job.
Finally turning around, and look, Tal Servin, I think he was the same official in a matchup previously.
Yeah,
for
Kalani should be pissed about that. That's pretty messed up.
Part of the complaints, things not going the way Kalani wanted him to, and Callie just tagged herself.
Kalani, it's just like when it rains, it pours, and right now it's pouring on Kalani.
Very happy with being tagged out by Armstrong as Armstrong gets overpowered.
Oh wow,
Goes a little
Red.
bit round and face
Red being
plants.
a little big strong girl there.
Sinclair rocking in that final wrench submission. But Jordan, I mean,
Great teamwork right there.
Brandon says
Great
without
team. You got
Grande
five
Americano and
You got
Lola
five
Vice.
champion.
Hey, I like that too,
Champion that tossed
actually.
the outside. And both champion and challenger who will meet. Oh! And again, the ear, the side of the face. Sinclair seeing what happened to her partner, her friend. Took her eye off the ball for a moment. Shoulders
Oh,
down.
Jesus.
Rolling through.
Whoa.
Oh,
I'm
near
surprised
fall. And then
Ren was even able to turn that around.
big
Oh my God,
power
Ren's
slam
face.
from Callie. And if
Just
you've
see
never
Ren's
seen this,
face right now
get
is
ready to witness
hilarious.
Oh, baby.
Her
Look at them,
selling
look at
face
them.
is so
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
Damn,
Callie,
Callie,
Callie.
damn! Bro,
Hanging the
damn!
cover.
Y'all see
And
that
Armstrong
shoulder
just
tackle?
pinned the speed champion.
Fucking pounds? Damn! She runs the fucking ropes like Braun Breaker. Like she runs the ropes like Braun. Like she's the, how do I say this? Like the female equivalent of how Braun runs the ropes. Damn! Sorry, that was crazy.
That steal. Let's take a
That
look at
looks
the
so
replay brought to you
good.
by Pizza Hut. And I wanna
Oh
go back
my
to this
God.
again, questioning the health, and Kendall should even be competing right now. But back in the
Yeah,
ring,
Tyvon Sanders
Callie
says trying to be like Braun Breaker.
Ren
It fucking
Sinclair
looks great.
pays. And yes,
It looks so good. Dino Hour here says I love her pounds.
NXT. What
Yo.
a victory for that.
Color
duo.
me
Kalani doesn't seem
impressed.
very happy though.
Oh my gosh, look at Kalani's face. She's disgusted.
What a win, though.
She's so upset about it. She's like,
Can't answer that question. I don't know. I don't know.
that's
There's a lot of
funny.
questions that are going around right now
That Vic
about
Joseph?
the former member of
Okay,
North
guys,
State,
if
Saquon
you
Gooders,
squint a
and
little
well,
bit,
the
Vic Joseph's
leader of
starting
North
to
State,
look like a
Deanne
young
Lennox, and our
William
general
Regal
manager,
with
Robert
that hair.
Jones, said this has to end between these
Oh
two,
shit, we
Deanne
got
Lennox
young William
and Saquon
Regal.
Gooders.
Tell me you see it.
Time
Tell
for
me you
tonight's
see
NXT
it.
Spotlight,
Like split
presented by
open.
Progressive.
Because he's got the hair, like the similar wave, just like a young William Regal.
Bro, I said, is your sorry ass ready?
All right, we got
Relax, fool.
Saquon and
I thought I had some
Dion.
time to kill while you unbuckled your kids from their booster seat. I don't see Cuddy and Oates
Bro, I
back
don't need
there
him,
no
bro.
way.
This between you and me.
Oh, for sure.
Thank you. Mr.
By the time
100
you
Strong
did
says
something
he
on your
sees.
own, You
Right?
done had a team with you your whole life. All Cuddy and Oates do is carry out your play.
Just like you did.
All right, man. You couldn't have beat me last. Matter of fact, you couldn't touch me at all if it wasn't for the numbers, man.
Yeah, all right.
Touch this.
All right. Yeah, you know that if it's just us, I'll mop the floor with you 100 times out of 100, fool. Yeah, that's simple math, college boy. You can't touch me when I'm by myself.
What, you want a trophy? What, I'm supposed to be scared of this Lone Ranger ass version of you, huh, Quan? You've always been in my shadow, and that's exactly where you gonna stay.
All right.
I'm about to show you exactly why I'm the leader of Dark State.
Fool, I don't care. You could be the leader of Dark State, but it don't make a difference to me. It's not about them.
Because you be here without us.
Hey, man, look. How about you see me in a steel cage?
What?
Dog?
What? To keep cutting those sides?
Exactly.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
You act like I'm the only one with backup, bruh. What? Last week I beat your ass, and what'd you do? You threw a tantrum. You stuck me with a baseball bat, bruh.
Man.
All because what? You couldn't take an L like a man. You know what? You moving just like you say I do.
Ain't no way.
So what? You want a steel cage?
Yeah.
All right. Let's throw some weapons in there too. There's a finish line,
Fool,
right?
I promise you do not want that.
Oh, I
bro.
do. I do.
Whole private school Pete finally
look,
won
now
his
he got
first
jokes.
scrap, huh?
Now you got jokes. All right.
Hey, yeah, you are great. Hey, fool, I mean this. You're a great football player.
Hey, you ain't lying.
But you cannot touch me in any other way. You do not know what this is.
You cannot touch me in any other way.
Just beat you next week. I'm gonna embarrass you for everything you ever did to me, man. Hey, fool, take a look, G. I'm a diamond.
Yeah.
Okay. Created by the pressure of carrying dead weight on my shoulders.
Like the pressure of losing the tag titles. All right.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, I don't care if it's the cage, this baseball bat, a trash can. You're going to feel everything in that cage, boy, and you're going to learn why I'm up next and you up never, and it don't get no sweeter than that.
Right. We get it. Saquon, what I'm going to do to you next week is not going to come out of anger, no remorse, no feeling at all, because that's where our story ends. I'm going to make sure that the sun sets on Saquon Sugars. Two of us are going to walk into that cage. I'm the one that walks out. And it don't get no sweeter than that. I'm out, bro. Hell on my way.
I'm curious. What did you guys think of that promo? That promo exchange. You guys think that was good or not? I didn't really like it that much.
Here tonight on NXT. But in moments, who's headed to Texas?
It just
who's headed to our
I don't know. Something's missing. I think just realism is missing in it.
Miles Bourne's North American title.
I'm looking forward to this match. Shiloh and Jackson. Again, whoever wins faces Miles at Heatwave. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, we got a lot of different opinions here. We got Fabian saying it was fantastic. Daryl said it sucked. Wes Watches Stuff says meh. Hassan says that felt real. Ian Colin Coker says Dark State Death Match. Alonzo says not bad. Eric Scott says steel cage, weaponized cage match. Darth Heffa says Saquon is trying, but I'm not sure if he's trying too hard. Johnny D says awkward. Hassan Bratla says like grown man trash talk. Let's see. What else we got here? Hey, what's up, Kayla the Future? How are you? Let's see. We got Stevie Indy here. Says it was a good promo. They hate each other. Infamous Raider Loco says didn't seem scripted the way they talked over each other. Kind of felt a little, but not much. Haha, I just love the weapons in the cage. Yeah, I think we kind of like last week we kind of talked about them probably doing a cage match. I'm glad that they actually are. Let's see. We got Brian B here. Says they need better character development. I think for me, it's like there was some good lines in there, but it came like very how do I say this? It's just like young guys though. Like, and they are young guys, right? So like young guys arguing. Like this didn't feel like a when men like the toxic masculinity. You know, I kind of like that. You know, I want more of the you know, I like those kinds of promos. I don't know how to explain this, guys. I like very masculine promos where it feels like, holy fuck, these two dudes really hate each other. I don't like when it feels like it's pretend. I need the realism. I need that, like Kevin Owens and CM Punk, right? Like that kind of realism. And of course, it's developmental. So, you know, they're practicing, they're getting there. But that's what I want to see more of. That's the element that I'm missing with a lot of feuds, because I like that. I like the realism. That's kind of where I'm at. Alrighty. Let's see but don't forget, this is developmental. Sometimes even I forget, so I'm kind of guilty of that. M. Durrett says Denise wants blood. I how do I say this? I like when I feel like, oh my God, this is real. Like they really hate each other. Like make me forget that I'm watching scripted television. That's where I'm at. Like make me forget. But of course, we're still in developmental, so it's okay. We just gotta not, I gotta take a chill pill. I gotta take a chill pill. All right, we got Christian Paler Smith. What up, Christian? CPS, what up? He says, do you think Reina Volcan is getting lost in the shuffle on NXT? She hasn't been on here for a long time since her debut match. Christian, I feel so bad because I forgot she was on this brand. I missed the show where she made her debut, so I haven't seen her at all. Like, I literally saw when they were teasing her vignettes, and then I missed the episode where she debuted, and then she hasn't been on since I've been back. I don't know, like I genuinely forgot. So to answer your question, yes. Thank you so much, Christian. We also got Rob. Thank you, Rob, for the flower. We got Terrence Johnson. Yes, rest in peace to Hayden Panettiere. I just, by the way, finished her podcast yesterday that she did with Jay Shetty. And if anybody here is into long form podcasts, which I know a lot of you guys are, check that podcast out. It's on Spotify. I'm pretty sure it's on Apple Pods. I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube. Check it out because it's really deep. It's really deep, and but it is hard to listen, especially in hindsight of knowing what happened. And it makes you even sadder, though, because you're listening to her talk and you're listening to what she has to say. And it just makes you really sad knowing what the outcome eventually was. So it is a hard listen, but I do think it's a good listen because she's been through so much. And through her, I feel like you learn, but you also gain an insight for people that go through a lot of what she went through. I don't know. There's just a lot in there, guys. Like, I definitely recommend it. Like, I cannot say that enough. I definitely recommend it. Anyways, Terrence, I hope you're doing well today. We got Jacob Tatum here who says, will Zilla be added to the title match at Heatwave? I kind of hope not, in a way, because I don't expect him to win. He could be added, right? And then maybe he'll have like a victory stolen or something. It's a good reason for him to like not win because there's so many other parties involved. But at the same time, I say no, but at the exact same time, I feel like it would be weird to not have Zilla on your next big show, considering that he's added a lot of interest to NXT. Thank you, Jacob. Also, Rob, thank you so much for the party hat. We got Cyclops Better than Wolverine who says, Ren is Kendall, ball and chain, like Soul was with Zarya. Cyclops, you're hating on Ren. No way, buddy. No way. No way, Jose. We got IGN Suko here says, please on new Wi-Fi's life, love Dark States. Never. Oh my God, Micah's carrying Jackson. Oh my God, you just know she's not even struggling either. Is she a big, strong girl? Thank you, IGN Suko. We got Ungdonk here. What up, Ungdonk? He says, good evening. How's tonight's show? Just got home from taking care of a bunch of stuff since my dad. Ungdonk, no.
I've been in a lot of emergency rooms.
Oh my God, Ungdonk.
Stuff like that.
Did you? I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that your dad passed away. Oh my gosh, Ungdonk, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Actually the lower lumbar.
I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say because damn. There's nothing that I feel anyone can say when it comes to stuff like this, man. I'm sorry, and I'm sending love to you and your family.
I don't see it. Where's the fog? There's no fog.
Yeah, I'm really sorry, man, because I know that you've been, updated and stuff, and I just,
very forward thinking of Miles Bourne, who
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry.
True colors, and he's right.
To answer your question, the show's been really good, so watch it. Maybe just escape your mind a little bit. I'm so sorry, Uncle Donk.
Champions don't. That's why this kid need agent. All right, that's why he needs proper management. The kid is doing all the wrong things, man.
It's time to look at tonight's NXT recap presented by Progressive. And you got to think it's smart, though, for Miles Bourne to want Hill to have an added incentive, because if Hill's victorious, then Miles Bourne only has to compete.
So, for those of you just tuning in, it's Shiloh Hill versus Jackson Drake. The winner of this
Project won not only the North American Championship,
goes on to face the NXT North American champion, Miles Bourne.
I mean, the guy's young. He's young. I mean, what are you talking about? He can go out there and do double duty and manage it. I think the kid, look at him. Look at the quickness. Jackson Drake, a guy that's in my fave 5. Beautiful work.
Right now, taking it right to.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Did
yes.
you say Jackson Drake was on his fave 5? I don't think he's ever said that before, has he? I didn't even know Booker T had a favorite 5.
Tonight, I said it earlier, and you kind of blew me off, but there is pressure tonight as Jake's got hit with that.
Yeah, I didn't. Never heard him say that before.
Jackson and trying to execute a belly to back, but a nice counter.
I think this kid is ready for the pressure. I mean, how many times have I said about this kid? This kid is like the wind, man. You can feel it, but you can't touch it. But you know it's there. That's what this kid, Jackson Drake, is all about, man.
Oh, right now coming right back in and going up and down. Fireman's carry rolling right through. And oh, what a shot into the cover. And a kick out.
Darth Heffa says Booker hasn't brought up his fave 5 in a while, right? I was going to say, that's I feel like it's been a minute.
Shiloh Hill now trying to
kind of a good vouch, you know, if someone he adds that.
Hill out of this matchup as he's got his shoulders down and a near fall. And oh, from the outside. Brad Baylor, because the official distracted.
Numbers game. Numbers game coming into play, Vic.
Micah talking to Derek Sanders, and now Sanders coming over to pull back Jackson Drake. But look at Vanity Project on the outside. Putting the boots right to Shiloh Hill.
We got M. Durrett says, is Micah ever going to wrestle? I want her to wrestle so badly. I want to see what's in there. I'm pretty sure I saw her wrestle on LFG, but I think I forgot. Like, I don't remember.
Who will challenge Miles Bourne for the North American title?
All right, we're on a commercial break, by the way. This NXT has been a good one. I feel like we're moving along. We're treading along nicely. Good matches, good storylines. All in all, I've genuinely been feeling good the last few weeks about NXT, so that's a really good sign. We got Unk Donk here. Says, thanks everyone for the well wishes. DWO for life. Yeah, Unk Donk, we got you, man. If we could distract you for a couple of hours, give you a couple of, laughs and whatnot. Just take it step by step, day by day, all of that. Thank you, Unk Donk. And thank you to everybody showing him some love, by the way. It's really nice of everybody to do. We have Tim Titus here. Says, Micah versus who would be a good match? It's got to be, I think they could, I don't think they'll do it, but I actually would like it if they did a intergender wrestling match with Micah. Personally, like, I'm a fan of intergender wrestling. I know a lot of people are sort of conflicted on it. I'm a fan. But I think they could kind of get away with it with Micah because of her physique. But it would have to be with someone that can make it kind of funny, I guess, where it's like, oh, ha ha ha, like she's out here like, like she can kick his ass, like, wow, I don't know who, but someone says Zarya. Austin Wright says Zarya on the women's side. On the women's side, Zarya, yes. Jada Parker, because Jada Parker's a tough cookie. Kelly Armstrong, like, it's got to be on the women's side. You got to put her in there with someone that is, taller and just stronger in their physique, similar to Micah. If not, like, I kind of want to see her in an intergender match, but that's just kind of where I'm at with that. Alrighty. Let's see. We got I think we're back on NXT. No, we're not. Okay, we're not back on NXT. Let's see what else we got here, what everyone's saying. We got Tyvon Sanders who says, intergender matches I've seen on the independent circuit has always been good. Yeah, I don't think I've seen like a bad intergender match recently. Like all the ones I've seen have been fun and entertaining, and they just kind of work out. So, I'm liking that. What? No way. Dr. Summer Vibe says NXT tonight's episode is boring as hell and it's putting me to sleep. I'm actually liking today's episode. Like, we're down to the last 20 minutes. I feel like I just sat down, right? Like 20 minutes ago, and the show's almost over, Like, the day has, like, flown by. It's flown by so fast. We got M. Red here says, I love the contrast between Micah and Lonnie. Ooh, I like that too. Okay, I like that too. Seriously, that's good as well. Tyvon says Swerve Strickland versus Athena. Look that one up. I'll have to because I haven't seen that one. Jacob Tatum, yo, JT, thank you for the gold coin. Thank you. Dong says, any matches or segment I should go back and watch? You know what? The Fatal 4-Way. The Fatal 4-Way was fun. Nice high flying action. So I would say that one. Go back and watch that one. Skip the speed match. No bueno. Opening segment was fine. I don't really know if you have to go back and watch that one. Mainly you just have to know like what they decided upon for NXT Heatwave, which is a triple threat with all the guys except Zilla. So I guess you don't really need to, since I just told you right now. Honestly, I would say that women's tag match was pretty fun. Natty and Thea, if you want to see Thea's progression, Natty and Thea. But yeah, I would primarily say the Fatal 4-Way with the Speedy Boys. That was pretty good. We got Joe Montez here, says Gigi Dolan versus Danhausen on the Indies was fun. Oh, I'll definitely have to see that.
In the center of the ring as well. It's Shiloh Hill.
Yo, what up, Corey? How are you? He says, loving tonight's show and loving the internet and Wi-Fi. Thank you, Corey.
And talk to Robert Stone and said if Hill wins, I'll face Hill as well.
Yeah, you're probably right, Brandon. We got Brandon Leon here who says, I'm calling it. When Zilla signs his contract, it's going to be a Fatal 4-Way. You're probably right.
Shiloh Hill right now, taking some big shots.
And Otto recommends the ladies tag match. Yeah, that was fun too. Very fun too.
Turning a bright red.
Jace O says, how many more matches are set for tonight? I think after this is it, actually. I think after this, we've got the contract signing.
Hill, sidestep. And look at that clothesline turning Jackson Drake inside.
Oh my gosh, Shiloh's face.
That was nice.
And it looks like maybe that fall.
We got Hex Robin who says, latest WWE episode has been amazing since I'm from the UK. It's worth staying up. Oh my gosh, you're from the UK? Oh, I'm so jealous. I would love to be from the UK. Yeah, that's hard. Staying up for shows like that? Yeah, that's hard.
He came here tonight not knowing a victory tonight could send him to Heatwave, could send him to a North American Championship opportunity, but he's 3 seconds away. Ooh. That was close.
I like that move by Shiloh right there. I mean, got a lot of snap on him right now. Jackson Drake is definitely feeling it.
Shiloh Hill, an interesting individual. Think about those facts he was spitting last week, everything he says, and it's got to worry someone like Jackson Drake for a moment. Shiloh Hill, the things he says, the things he can do, and now looking for a springboard moonsault, rolling right through, back up, and look at big forearm. It might be Jackson Drake who's got a broken chin.
Oh my gosh, look at Micah. She's pissed.
What is Micah doing?
She's like,
for the second time tonight.
Bro, she turned into the hole. Literally like the hole.
Plan B.
How's this?
Oh my
Plan
gosh.
B coming into effect. What the hell? Go do this.
What? Oh, they're kicking him out. What?
Come on, man.
Bump.
No way.
Derek Sanders just made the call. He doesn't want to disqualify anyone. He wants to see a winner. No one can hear you. Whoa! No one can hear you. But did you see that, boy?
That was impressive.
Oh my gosh, Micah.
Over the top rope. Sticks the landing, man.
He certainly does.
Now she's taking her
See you
boys.
later. It's one-on-one.
One
and
of
this
them
is
lost
that
his
moment now
sandal.
for
He's being
Shiloh
dragged
Hill.
without his
The
sandal.
door is open. Step through it.
Oh, Jesus.
Drake is down.
Come on, Shiloh, you
Hill,
got
the
this.
Birds are heading to Heatwave.
You got
Come
this.
on, Drake. Come on, Drake. Did I tell you? This kid's unbelievable. The step.
I also like Jackson Drake, so I wouldn't have an issue if Jackson won. But Shiloh's the baby face, so I'm going to root for Shiloh. Oh, not a ref bump. Get the fuck out of here with a ref bump. A ref bump today on NXT? Oh, Naraku's back.
That was Naraku.
Wait, what?
Naraku with the poison mist.
Oh, I didn't see him get him with the... Did he even get him with the mist?
Where's he been?
Oh, that was terrible.
Climbing.
Oh, that's ass.
Into the cover on the blinded Shiloh Hill. And Vanity Project.
I feel like they missed the whole thing.
Here is your winner.
I don't even feel like he actually got him. Like, someone give me a close-up.
What did we just
So is
witness?
Naraku not going to SmackDown with Shinsuke? Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, he did get him. Okay, I see it now. I didn't see it in the beginning.
In weeks.
Okay, look, I'm going to be real with you guys. Everybody here knows that I'm not a fan of Naraku.
For Jackson Drake.
I feel like Yonjay a little bit here,
Maya
but
Thorne now realizes
but-
that at Heatwave,
Shiloh
Jackson
had
Drake
been talking
and
about his
team with
mist
to
in
take on the
previous
rest of the
videos, so
Vanity
we should have seen
Project.
this coming. And secondly,
What is happening, son?
oh, Cyclops, Zart, your girl's here.
Saquon and Dion ran in during your match, and now Heatwave is a unification match.
So there's no clock to run out of me like last time?
No clocks.
Okay, they're gonna unify. Wow, they're gonna unify the speed
You've been making deals with
and
everybody and
NXT
their
champ
mama.
and North American
I'm saying the speed
Championship.
champion, so what you got for me? But please don't tell me it's a speed tournament. Because Lucian pinned Lexus and he ain't have to go through all that. So please.
Well, too bad after Heatwave, there will be no speed title to challenge for. Only one dominant North American champ. Me.
Dominant. Listen here, you red-headed heifer. You call needing 2 matches and a distraction to beat Rand dominant? Girl, please. I beat her and only needed 1 match. Straight like that.
Okay, ladies, look, that's enough. Callie, you want a deal? I got a deal for you. Next week, you and Zarya one-on-one, and if you win, Heatwave becomes a triple threat match. How about that?
I like that.
Perfect.
Oh crap! I
Don't
didn't.
count on it.
Wait, what did he say? Triple threat? That it'll become a triple threat match? I missed that. Sorry, guys. I was I got a juicy text message with a friend who was telling me about their new romantic escapade. So I got a little distracted. I was like, thank you. See, like the thing about me is that like everyone tells me everything. So I always got juicy gossip that I cannot share ever. So anyways, I got a juicy text message and I was like, oh, and so I kind of didn't lock in on that one. So thank you. I'm going to have to get your guys's to tell me what you guys. So I lost it. I wasn't paying attention on that one. I lost it. Anyways, yeah, I just saw Zilla pop out right now. Okay, thank you, Sammy Swampipe. And he says if Kelly wins her match next week. Okay, so if she wins her match next week, then she gets added to the triple threat, right? She gets added to Zarya and Ren, right? Okay. That's what I was wondering. Okay. Good. Okay. I keep saying that. Dr. Summer Vibe says if Kelly wins her match against Zarya, then she'll be added to the match. All right, then I did understand that. All right. I was a little worried because I was looking, but I wasn't processing. Sarah says that's a really good thing, though. It means your friends really trust you. Yeah, I'm a really good listener and I'm a really good secret keeper. Like you can definitely trust me to keep your secrets. That's one of the I'm a good listener, good secret keeper, and I'm good at giving advice. I don't know why. I just am. So if anybody wants to tell me any of their secrets, go right ahead. I'm storing very many of them. Oh man, that's funny as fuck. Alrighty. Okay, so we're almost down to the end of this show. By the way, again, friendly reminder that Chinadu is back today on the post show, and that I'll be back Wednesday for Dynamite. I'll be here Friday for SmackDown, and then I'll be here Sunday for TNA Lockdown. We got Jacob Tatum, JT, who says, "Do you have any pets? Plus, how often do you drink soda?" Jacob, I've actually gotten a lot better about not drinking that much soda. Before, soda used to be like my end all be all. Are you kidding me? I love Coke. Don't take that in the wrong way. Coca-Cola, okay? Coca-Cola. I used to be a really big like soda person. Now I only have soda if I go to like a restaurant. That's the only time I've switched over to like other drinks. So I've been giving other things a try. And then do I have any pets? No, I'm not a pet person. And I say that not because I don't like pets, but because I've never had a pet like that. Like I've had other people's pets, but never my own pet. And my whole life, I've gone without actually having my own pet that belonged to me. And I kind of just got used to that. And my husband also never had a pet that belonged to him. Like he had dogs in his house, but they weren't like his dogs. Like his dogs belonged to like his parents and his sister. Like he really wasn't involved in that. So I feel like he and I are very similar in that way, where we like the quiet, I guess, of not having a pet. But when we did have my sister's cat for like 7 days and she left, I was very sad. I really missed my sister's cat. And I kind of wanted a cat after that, but then I did have one for like a day, but unfortunately didn't work out. And I was very sad about that too. And that was like not planned at all. We basically found a little cat underneath my mom's car that had been born that day, but the mom abandoned it because it was the rut of the litter. So it just didn't make it. So we had him for like a day, which was very, very sad. And I was depressed for like a whole month about it, like more than a month actually, which was crazy. But anyway, so I don't know. I almost don't want to get a pet because I think it's sad when pets die. And I'm like, I can't handle that. It's just too much. So that's why I haven't gotten a pet. But I feel like maybe in the future, if I ever own a house or something and have a yard, then for sure I'd probably rethink the idea of getting one. But right now it's just not possible. Thank you, Jacob. All right, let me bring up the volume.
Next week, because the biggest match in the career of EK Prosper takes place as he faces SmackDown's Rey Fenix, who leaves as AAA.
We got Hank the Hank, who says 1 or 2 cats are very pleasant to have around. Yeah, I like cats. I used to hate cats, by the way, because my mom has a phobia of cats, like a legitimate phobia. Like the woman can't even look at a cat without freaking out. And she kind of passed on her fear to me for a while, but I finally shook it off.
For Callie Armstrong after a win tonight, can she beat Zarya?
Callie Armstrong versus Zarya is gonna be sick. She's totally winning. I think Kelly will be added to the match because we've already seen Zarya versus Ren like 2 times already. We don't really need to see it a 3rd time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce NXT's newest superstar, Zilla Fatu.
How we feeling, guys?
Booker, there is the newest superstar to NXT. A man who is already making enemies. Cruz, Montana. Grayson Waller. And who
also, Jacob Tatum, thank you for the silver stars. Thank you.
And our NXT champion.
We also got Tracy here. Says, so today I'm having a Men Are Scumbag Day. Don't worry, hubba hubba. Tracy will be back soon, but today's scumbag energy is feeling me, DWO excluded. Aw, Tracy, what happened? If you can share, if not, do not share. But I'm sorry. So sorry you had to come across Any scumbag.
I got a little nervous.
Thank you, Tracy. Hold on. Tracy needs some good karma. Come on, Tracy. We got to get some good energy out there for you. Got to find some winners.
You know them firsthand.
Okay, it's been.
I cannot get over Vic Joseph looking like a young William Regal. They just showed him again right now, and I swear, young William Regal.
Beginning of this year, opportunity.
I told you, Otto. He says, wow, Vic really is looking like the Regal hair. I told you, right?
Well,
like
look who has
literally.
Joined us to our left, the NXT champion is here. For the second time, we're seeing Tony D'Angelo.
Hello, NXT! This is a big moment for me to be signing with the #1 wrestling company in this world. And to start here at NXT.
Shout out. Yep.
Man, I never thought I would be here. But I'm here now, though.
Yeah, good job. You made it, bro. You made it. Hello.
My goal is to show you guys I'm not just another nympho baby.
Did he say
That I'm
nympho
here
baby?
to let my talent speak for itself.
Did he say nympho baby?
And I understand last week I made a lot of folks mad.
I think he meant nepo baby.
But all I got to say to that is get used to it.
He did say nympho, didn't he? Oh, Zilla. That's so funny.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Controversy. You already got a black eye. You want another one? Oh,
Booker, watch out.
That is hilarious.
want
I'm
the drama?
dying.
Well,
That
welcome
is so
to the
funny.
Zilla Fatu Show, baby. Hey, Stone. Won't you go ahead and lace these boys out?
Look, everybody calm down. That's right. Look, in this contract right here, it states that Zilla's first NXT match is an NXT title match.
Why did he get that immediately? What's the explanation behind that?
So, boys, at Heat Wave, we turn into triple threat into a fatal four-way.
Oh. I think everyone saw this coming.
It's a done deal.
But I'm trying to figure out like why it's in his contract.
And did you hear what
know?
Zilla
Did
just
they
did?
say
You hear
why?
what Zilla just said?
I feel like I need to re-listen to that again. I got caught up on nympho baby.
Oh, it just got so much hotter. Because in Texas.
All right, there it is,
official.
guys.
It's a fatal four-way.
Okay,
D'Angelo,
so
Zilla,
does Zilla
Waller,
win immediately?
Montana.
Yes or no?
Tony doesn't have to be pinned
I
to
don't
lose his
think he
championship
does.
in Texas. And we
Who the
already
fuck
know
knows
that
these
the women's
days?
championship will be on the line. Kalani Jordan finally gets the opportunity she's been wanting, a chance to call herself the women's champion. Gray Jordan happens a week from Sunday at NXT Heatwave. Our next premium live event, I don't know if we're going to be able to control these four next week. Robert Stone has a lot on his mind and a lot on his plate. The champion is surveying his next challengers. Montana, Waller, and the newly signed Zilla Fatu. The question I have for you, Booker, can Tony D'Angelo survive this heat wave?
All right, I gotta go back and listen to that. Hold on, I'm gonna rewind it. That's funny as fuck. Hold on.
This is a big moment for me to be signing with the #1 wrestling company in this world.
Okay.
And to start here. at
Looks good. I
NXT.
love his hair. Hair looks really great. Tattoos are cool. Man, I'm liking how he's looking, like his presentation.
Man, I never thought I would be here. But I'm here now, though.
I like his delivery for his promos. That was one of the things I had mentioned, is that he has that same sort of energy that the Usos have.
My goal is to show you guys I'm not just another nympho baby. That I'm here to let my talent speak for itself. And I understand last week I made a lot of folks mad. But all I got to say to that is get used to it.
Yeah, he did say it. Yeah, Darth Evan says, oh, he did say it. Yeah.
Look at you, Mr. Controversy. You already got a black guy. You want another one? Oh, Cruz. Watch out. Look at Cruz. You want the drama? Well, welcome to the Zilla Fatu show, baby. Hey, Stone. Won't you go ahead and lace these boys out?
Look, everybody calm down. That's right. Look, in this contract right here, it states that Zilla's first NXT match.
All right, that was all the part I just needed to re-listen to. I was like, wait, I got lost after the whole nympho baby, and I wasn't like locking in, so I'm like, I gotta re-listen to that. Oh man, good times. I'm really happy for him. All right, guys, before we get Chinadu in here, though, we do got a couple of super chats, so let me catch up. We got Jacob Tatum here who says Zilla and Ricky Saints have similar fashion tastes. Yeah, a little bit, huh? They do. They look different though, because Zilla has like I don't think Ricky has tattoos. No, huh? Ricky's pretty like I don't think he has tattoos. Does he? Don't remember anymore. But Zilla has all the tattoos, so it just looks a little different. We got David Caitlin. Hey, David, how are you, man? He says, hi, loved your SummerSlam vlog. Those pants were fire. And I see Zelina Grew. You were nose to nose. Also, I found an old interview from 7 years ago with Allison Stoner. I put the link in the gender comment section. Thanks. Hey, yeah, I did an interview with Allison Stoner a very long time ago, like, oh my God, so many years ago. It's not even on this channel. It's on a different channel that I was working for. And I think we were at the Griffith Observatory and we were dancing that day. It was really fun. I was so excited to interview Allison Stoner. So I have good memories, good fond memories from my interview with Allison. Thank you so much, David. We got IGN Suko here. It says, be right back. Gonna be right back, guys. Gonna jump Stone in the parking lot. I'm surprised we didn't get any parking lot action after they had made a big thing about it. We got Frank Castle here. It says, Nympho baby. Nympho baby. That's actually two words that are terrible together. Like absolutely awful. Like horrible. Oh man, that's funny. We got David Primero here who says Grayson Waller needs to win since he lit the fire in NXT. That's what I was originally thinking, but I'm also wondering if NXT is like really desperate to get people like talking. But I do think that they need to give the chase. Like the money is in the chase. It's either Cruz Montana and Zilla. Cruz Montana and Zilla chasing after that belt is the programming I need to see the next couple of months, which is why I'm still putting my money on Grayson Waller. So I'm sticking with it. But if NXT decides to really shock us, then I would be a little surprised if we saw Zilla win. Thank you, David. We also got Tracy here who says cliffhanger. I will tell you at the meet and greet. Stay tuned. Also, Tracy, thank you so much because that gives me a plug to go and plug the meet and greet. So, hey, heads up, everybody. I've been promoting my Patreon page a whole lot lately because I'm really devoting myself to providing a lot more additional content. And so I got a couple of things to promote. First of all, our next meet and greet is happening this Thursday. You heard it here. This Thursday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. For those of you who are wondering how it works, we literally hop on video, you and I, and we have like a chat. It's like a few minutes and everybody else is in there. They kind of just wait their turn. And then it just basically like everybody goes. You can see everyone too. So, You can, like, for example, when Tracy hops on, you can hear what Tracy's saying and meet Tracy too. So, like, it's really, really cool because everyone kind of gets to meet other people. So if that's something you're interested in, you can definitely do that. Patreon.com/Denise Salcedo. Also, I am dropping 2 weekly podcasts. Mondays, as most of you guys know, I just dropped the first episode this Monday. It is now a weekly podcast that I'm doing with Alex, Queen of the Ring, which has been so fun. And we're only in there for 1 week so far, but it's been so fun already. A nice little podcast that was an hour long, just talking about so much. I think you guys will really enjoy it. And then Thursdays, I do another podcast with Righteous Reg, who you guys know is a riot. He's a hoot and a half. And we always have a great time. So check those out. Plus, there's still a lot more coming to the Patreon. I kind of just always come up with random ideas. So patreon.com/Denise Salcedo. We've had some new patrons join in the last like 24 hours. So I'm very happy to see some new people come in. So I just need to make sure to keep promoting so that people know about it. That's the most important part. Thank you, Tracy. We also got Misfit Wrestling Podcast here. Oops, sorry. We got Misfit Wrestling Podcast here who says, I'm not a Nepo baby, gets a title shot immediately. That's what I'm saying. Like, how did he get that in his contract? Like, they did not elaborate on that. And why didn't Robert Stone mention that earlier? Well, what happened? Robert Stone was like, I think it's fair that you three face each other because Zilla is not a contracted employee just yet. And then all of a sudden he's like, oh, hey, so BTW, it's in his contract that he gets a championship match right away. ¿Qué? ¿Por qué? That's my question. I'm a little confused by that. Thank you, Misfit Wrestling Podcast. Okay, so we're still waiting for Chinadu. So give me a second, everybody, because, sometimes you're tired of waiting, right? You're tired of waiting. You're tired of waiting sometimes. You want to have a good time, right? We don't like to wait. We just want to have a good time. And if you're tired of waiting for your dick to go up, BlueChew.com, promo code Denise. This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. Guys, what do women want and need? Stability, reliability. Be her rock with Blue Chew. They're sponsoring the podcast and sponsoring your bedroom performance. That's right. With Blue Chew, you're just not having sex anymore. You're putting on a show. Your wiener is no longer just an organ. It's a star athlete. You're like a slugger in the 90s, juiced up and ready to knock it out of the park. Break a record. Blue Chew Golds is a better sex in a tablet. They combine 4 ingredients into one powerful solution. 2 ingredients get you hard physically and 2 support arousal and desire in the brain. It works fast and lasts. Guys, have a complete experience in the bedroom with Blue Chew Gold. There's a reason Blue Chew is the #1 brand for better sex. Experience it yourself at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Right now, when you buy 2 months of Blue Chew Gold, you get the 3rd one for free with promo code Denise. That's promo code Denise. You will also receive an additional 10% off plus free overnight shipping on your first order. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. We thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the pod and the bedroom. Oh man, good vibes, good vibes. All right. Let me go ahead and catch up with what you guys are saying here. I might have to get started a little earlier because I think Chinadu might be running a little late. So we got DJ here who says, Denise! Frank Cancel says, damn, Denise! I'm just saying, guys! Savage says, damn, Denise got straight to it. And if you want to get straight to it in 15 minutes or less, BlueChew.com, promo code Denise. Also, thank you so much to Machar B2 Xbox 821 for the jewels. All right. Hey, yay! Chinadu!
Hey!
Stranger danger. Haven't seen you in centuries. How are you?
I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good. For those wondering, yes, I was in catering for this whole month. I was in the catering, guys. Sorry about that. I was out there. Me, and Grand Metalik. Who else? Lucha House Party was back there. No Way Jose. No Way. Where you been at, man? He back here too. Who else back here? The Creed brothers are back here too. What's his name? What's his name? Elia is back here too. Elia, come on here to the camera. You don't want to come? Okay, he said he want to come, but we be back here. But I'm back though. I'm happy to be back.
Hig, you could have brought Elia back out there with you, by the way, because Elia Where is Zilla? Anyways, but we got to get into NXT or else I'll go off on a tangent. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the NXT Post Show. Reunited once again is Denise and Chinadu. So happy to be here talking about NXT. Chin, we haven't done the show together in like a month because so much has been going down. I've done some of the shows solo, but now I'm so happy to have you back because, hey, you're always so much fun, and I know you have a genuine passion for the NXT brand. But let's get right to it. How are you feeling being back here on the NXT Post Show?
I'm very happy to be back. I've missed you guys greatly. Those in the comment section that drop comments, let me message saying we love you, miss you. I appreciate you so much, DWO. I know you care like that. Okay, I felt touched. Okay, I appreciate that. All right, greatly. But I miss Denise. I stay watching the product though. Okay, I stay watching the product though because Denise provides some of the best wrestling content, not some, the best wrestling content in all of the internet. Okay, and also with that being said, listen. F you, what they call Spectrum, mess up the stream the other day, man. I was watching it with you and Sancho. Like, what is going on, Spectrum? Get it together.
Don't remind me.
But I'm happy to be back here with the homie Salcedo and the best wrestling crew in the world, the DWO, reviewing the best wrestling show of all time, NXT. I'm happy to be here. Can't wait to do this.
All right, well, let's get to it. So there's been a lot as of late. So Chinadu, I know that you've been keeping up with the NXT because I get all of your thoughts and text messages and things like that. So I know you've been keeping up with what's been going on. One of the things that I've been saying the last couple of weeks is that we got some life injected into the NXT men's division with Cruz Montana, with the whole, everything with Zilla Fatu the last week. Now, all of a sudden, we are really in a place where we give two shits about the NXT men's division. Overall, have you been feeling like some of these added names, Grayson Waller, all of these people, do you feel like this is definitely making a difference on NXT? And how are you feeling about like the overall landscape of where we're at right now?
Oh, 100% makes a huge difference. Like we're looking at an entirely new division right now, completely revitalized. At one point, we're looking like, who does Tony D face? And even then, so like, we're like, do we even like Tony D as champion right now? We ain't feeling the booking right now. But now, it's so interesting because now you added 3 more players to it, and it makes a whole world of difference. It makes the next crew of top guys. It takes pressure off them. Like the Miles Bournes, and his name's escaping right now. Tavion Heights and things like that. Like those guys who have next gives them a little bit more time to keep developing in that mid card section, work on those promo skills and further their storyline because we know a breakup's coming. It gives time to kind of let it build up, let them get over things like that though. But what I love the most. And I will say this, all my people, Sheldon especially, go back and look at the tape, okay? You guys know, how long have I said, guys, where is Grayson Waller? What is he doing? Calling from catering. I called it. Y'all even messaged me that night. Chin, you called it. I did. Sean, you watch the show, okay? I know this, okay? You're watching the show. I appreciate it. It's the best show to watch, all right? So, but I even said, go to catering. What's Grayson Waller doing? What's Austin Theory doing? Call him up. They're doing nothing. And his promo was exactly about him doing nothing. And look at that. Now he's NXT CM Punk. Now look at him.
He definitely rocked the world. And one of the things that I said was, even if you didn't like his promo, at the end of the day, people were talking about Grayson Waller. People were talking about NXT. And that's the most important part. Now, Chin, you are a Houston peep. Getting to see Zilla Fatu last week make his debut. You are a Zilla fan. How did it feel seeing Zilla Fatu drop in? What was your reaction to that last week?
First and foremost, I want to say shout out to my friend Zilla. He's actually my friend. I don't know if y'all know that he follows me on Instagram, guys. You guys can go and look for proof. I don't know if you. I don't be trying to brag about this kind of things, Denise. I'm trying to brag. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm not one to brag about these kind of things. Javon Evans follows me too, guys. I don't know if y'all know this. I just want to point that out also, by the way, too. Javon Evans follows me. Roxanne Perez follows me too, guys. I just want to point that out and let y'all know that. I don't know if I told you that though before. But anyway, Zilla follows me. You know what I'm saying? I just want to point that out. He follows me. It's my homie. He's been to a comedy show of mine before too. He's a good dude. Good friend. I was excited. I was like, Zilla. When the crowd said Zilla, I said Zilla with him. And I was very happy about this, though, because knowing him in real life, knowing everything he's been through and gone through and what he works for and how hard he works on the indie scene, I was happy to see it. And it made me happy, too, because what we need on NXT, we need another Oos. All right, that's we need an Oos out there. And he's on there, and he's not any other regular Oos. When I tell you he's so far from the bloodline right now, he's on his own thing on path. Although they may call him up, though. I'm just happy to see what he does out there in NXT though, because I see him being the champion. Now, granted, they may not keep him there very long though, but I'm happy he's there though, because they need it so badly. And I'm happy he's here. And I love Cruz Santana. Is that what it is? Cruz Santana?
Cruz Montana.
Cruz Montana. Okay, it was Mike Santana, Cruz Montana. Mike, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get used to this. Okay, I'm very sorry. But we've called you Mike for how long now, Denise? Like forever.
Yeah, it takes a while. It takes a while for sure.
But I'm happy he's here. I want to see. I do want to see more promo range from Cruz, just because I feel his promos so far have kind of gone in circles a bit. To Grayson Waller's point, like I don't want to hear your loud and proud Boricua from the Bronx, New York, no more for a little while. I want something else for a little bit. I like it though. I do agree with he is, but I want more. Grayson Waller called that out, and I'm glad he did though. So hopefully we see more iron sharpening iron. I want to see more scathing promos between these guys. I want intensity. I want them to all feel like they can't stand not having that championship. That's what it's supposed to be about, and I like that. Especially from Grayson Waller, they had to hold that man back. I like that. Good work, NXT.
Yeah, no, I think you're right about that. I think that was one of the things that I did mention. I think when was it? I think it was like around the time that Cruz Montana came in, where I did say like, okay, I do want to see a different side of him, because well, here's the thing. I watch TNA, so I've heard the promos. I know what he can bring to the table, and I know a lot of what he says in his promos, but his delivery is really good. Sometimes he does kind of mention a lot of the same things, and you're kind of like, okay, I really heard that a couple of times, but I do think that because his delivery is so strong and it feels so real, that I'm okay with it, because at the end of the day, we do get to the point pretty fast, right? Like we eventually get there. But here's the thing. So right now, all of this is shaping up, right? It's all fine and dandy. We're getting places with this. We finally have, this is like the first time that we've started things off on this post show talking about the men. Usually we don't even get to them till like the very end. But now we're actually having a conversation about this. And as we're heading into NXT Heatwave, which is 2 weeks from now, we are going to be seeing a fatal 4-way. So this was supposed to be a triple threat, but as we all know, Zilla Fatu last week crashed the match, caused a DQ, so we didn't have a number 1 contender, and now they're going to do the fatal 4-way. But here's the thing though, and this is the part where I'm like, okay. His contract apparently stated that he gets an NXT championship match pronto, immediately. That part is the little piece of it that I'm hung up on it, because he came out here and he wanted to say, I'm not a Nepo baby. He did say nympho baby, unfortunately. Hilarious, Zilla. Hilarious. Anyways, he was trying to say he's not a Nepo baby, but then did come in and instantly get a championship shot. And they didn't explain why or for what reason. And I'm like, okay. I mean, we all knew eventually this was most likely going to be a fatal 4-way, but I just thought that they would go about it in a different way. Chinadu, what did you think of how they added Zilla Fatu into that fatal 4-way?
I caught that too, Denise, when he said nympho baby, because I remember he said that, and he said that during our interview. I was like, he did it in an interview when we did it too.
Are you serious?
When you interviewed him for the interview, I think he said it on there too. I think by accident. I think he has. I think he gets him confused. I think no. If you go back, by the way, guys, go back and watch the interview that Denise did with Zillow. It's one of the best interviews that Zillow has done.
Chin, you were there too. You did the interview too.
Oh yeah, I was there. I was there, but I mean, I was trying to get in. But I mean, let me start real with you. Listen, I ain't trying to boost her horn, like what I'm saying. I ain't trying to boost something like that though. But she does great interviews. I be forgetting I'm part of it. I be up here listening like I'm on the other side of the fence with y'all, from real with y'all, because does great interviews. She's done over 90 already, y'all. Do y'all know that? It's only August, over 90. So real quick plug. Go check out them interviews by Denise Salcedo, by the way, while we're listening. Great interviews by so many people from all different promotions. Go check that out. But back to what we were saying, I agreed with that too. You said I'm not a Nepo baby, but you're getting a title shot right out the gate. That was like, wait a minute, hold on. Now that did go against what you just said right now, though. I'm with it, but I was like, but you did just say, I ain't here just to be a Nepo baby and just jump the line. That is the definition of a Nepo baby, guys.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, because I mean, look at Cruz Montana. He's got like so many years in this business. Was a former TNA world champion, and bro didn't come in here getting a match. Grayson Waller, who's a former Raw main roster talent, didn't come in here immediately getting a championship match. So they didn't really explain that, and that's the only part that I'm hung up on. Besides that, I loved everything else. I love the entrance. I love how Zilla Fatu looks. He looks like a zillion bucks. That was the number one thing that I really wanted to get the point across, is that he's good with bringing life to his promos, to life to his personality. And I think that, like, even though you're getting to see him develop in the ring, that's going to be something that we're going to see during his time in NXT. But I think immediately, though, is the personality and the aura is there, which is hard to teach. There are people that are good in the ring that got no aura, right? And then you got people that have aura and maybe they don't just have it in the ring. And that's kind of what we're going to end up seeing develop, hopefully.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I love the aura he came out with, though. Like the outfit he wore. I know he's his own thing, but like it gave me like Rock, like 98 Rock, like 98 heel Rock, actually. And he was a little bit on. I was like, okay, let's see what he's doing.
Well, he's a heel. I know everybody's cheering for him, but think about it. He came out and he ruined a match with the number one contenders, with people who were working towards an opportunity. And then two, got a championship shot just like that. He's a heel to me. Cool heel, but he's a heel.
I was thinking the same thing too. I just felt like he's like one of those Trick Williams kind of cases, though. Like he's a cool heel. They like him anyway, but everything he's done dick moves already. Like everything he's done since he got here, he interrupted the match, caused a DQ. He made fun of the participants in the match. He got guys coming here ready to fight him. He's taunting the people he screwed over. He's getting a top shot. I think that's great.
All right, we got a couple of super chats here. We got Jacob Tatum here who says, what are your expectations for your Houston Texans and quarterback CJ Stroud this season, Chin? Plus, how excited are you for the upcoming football season?
Great question, Jacob. First of all, I of course, like all Houston Texans fans, we have high expectations because this is the closest. The last year was the closest we've ever been to Super Bowl. The path was never clear, and we all know, unfortunately, CJ did not play his best game, but he was hurt though. We believe in him. We're behind him 100%. I believe he's gonna play his best season, not only because he loves the game, but because his money's on the line. That fifth-year option's on the line, so he got to deliver. Will Anderson got paid, and I know he saw it. If you follow, you saw him get paid. You got paid, Will? Yeah, I got paid. Did you get paid, CJ? You don't know. Sorry, he got paid, so I think he's gonna do really good, and I'm predicting the Texans will go really far this season. I'm expecting, hoping for at minimum, honestly, AFC Championship. Like, it's their time. I really believe that, not from a Texan fan, but because what they've done developing this defense and their defense and the entire club. This is their year. Everybody else, the old guard has changed. Mahomes is not a factor right now. Neither of the Colts, neither the Jaguars, the Titans are nowhere near ready. And I feel it's wide open right now. So, yeah.
Thank you so much, Jacob. We got Dr. Summer Vibes here. Thank you for the 100. We got Sheldon here who says, why does Zilla get an immediate title shot? Conspiracy theory. Stone had a conversation with a certain tribal chief and ordered Stone to put Fatu in. Mind you, on top of that, earlier in the day, Grayson Waller was saying he wasn't afraid of the bloodline, that he wasn't afraid of any of these guys. Well, hey, if they can pull these kinds of strings, which I'm sure they can, maybe he should be a little afraid.
I think he should too, because he also cut a promo at a live show where I don't know if you saw it, was a good promo though, man. But he said, Zilla, man, maybe you should go ahead and do what you do best, and that's carry Jacobs back. He started doing this with it. He started mocking, it's like, Grayson, bro, you need to chill, man. This is a lot of them. You wilding, boy, they will pull up. It's a lot of them. Okay, chill out.
And that brings me to my next question, is that we are going to get this fatal four-way match now. I'm still thinking that Grayson Waller, after what he did, after that promo that he cut, I want to see Grayson Waller win this fatal four-way because I want to see both Cruz Montana and Zilla Fatu chase the NXT championship. I'm not ready for either of them to grab a hold of it just yet. I want to see a heel get the championship right now and then move forward with the baby faces chasing after it. And so I don't know if there's a chance that they just decide to like go with it, shock the world, make a massive arrival for Zilla Fatu. But I also just think that there's more. I want to see him work up to that moment. Although now that I think about it, though, Zilla is technically not a babyface. I just said earlier he's not a babyface anymore. So maybe, just maybe, I might be wrong on this. I'm re-listening to what I was thinking about earlier, and there's a world where they could do that same exact thing that I was pitching for Grayson Waller.
I think so too. Honestly, I want either Grayson or Zilla to walk out for sure. And I know, and respectfully, I know this. What I want for certain is I want a new champion. Is what I do want for sure.
Oh, we're getting a new champion. There's no way we don't. Yeah,
we have to get a new champion. Tony D, I feel he's done the very best with what he's given. But the way his character has been booked and who he's been over the past few years, I mean, it's a culmination of a lot of things for his face title reign, not just only on him, but it wasn't what, I wanted more from it. And at this point, honestly, in terms of storyline, I'm ready to move on. I want to see something else. Title, so yeah, I'm ready.
We got Sleaze Boy here. It says prediction: Danhausen and the Mini-Housens are going to go to NXT and start wrestling. One of the Mini-Housens is going to hook up with Nikita Lyons. Damn, Sleaze Boy, you need to change your username to Freaky Boy.
Exactly.
Hey.
Exactly.
Thank you, Sleaze Boy. He also says Vince McMahon is going to return and say he's a changed man, spreading the good word from the book. Him and Triple H are going to have an intense stare down. My God, Sleaze Boy, what is in that mind? He also says Nikita Lyons' theme will play and she will appear wearing Daisy Dukes and announce that she's now on the main, which Vince will go, oh, no, I don't even want to continue that one. Thank you, Sleaze Boy. We got Jacob Tatum here who says, welcome back to the NXT Universe Chin. # miss you and your energy. Which title will Miles lose at Heatwave, or do you think he will retain both titles? So, of course, he's in a tag team championship matchup, and he's also the actual NXT North American champion. He's been a great champion, but he's going to be facing Jackson Drake. Jackson Drake earned that opportunity after defeating Shiloh Hill. However, Shiloh Hill was screwed because Naraku came out and misted him in the face, which allowed Jackson Drake to get the win. Your thoughts on all of this, Chin?
Firstly, thank you so much, Jacob Tatum, man. I miss you guys too. And I believe that in terms of storylines, I think that that Tavion will accidentally cost Miles the North American title. They'll keep the tag titles. It's okay, man. We're tag champs. It's all good, right? It's all good, right? Right? Meanwhile, Miles is like, I want to be a singles guy, and since Tavion's kind of jealous of that, though, he's more like, no, we're a tag team, man. We're tag team. We're back. It's kind of like that. And so he finally like, look, I'm tired of this. I'm going for my title. Gets a rematch. Then Tavion goes in, costs him the match, whoops his ass. Then they vacate those tag titles and start their feud. Tag team tournament for some new tag team champions, what I would hope.
I like that though, but I was so mad when they won the tag team titles because I was like, why the fuck does he need the tag team titles? He doesn't need the tag team titles. I was so mad about it because I don't really want them as a team together. I'm just not feeling it. Like 10 minutes ago, they were beefing it with each other, and now all of a sudden they're friends. What? Why? So I wasn't in love with this at all. I do think that they want to do something with Jackson Drake. As we've said, Jackson Drake's a good heel. He's not bad in the ring whatsoever. If they want to start having him put his footprint on NXT, he might actually dethrone Miles Bourne as NXT North American champion. Thank you so much, Jacob. We got Sleaze Boy here. It says, during a promo battle with LA Knight and Roman, both are interrupted when Vince and his skivvies, I have not said that word in my life, I think skivvies, is being chased by Mini-Housens while Nikita is pleading they were just praying like in Friday with Bernie Mac. Oh my God. Sleaze Boy, I gotta read these things on the air, buddy. Shinadu, you like this idea?
I'm gonna say, first of all, I love the deep cut with Friday and Bernie Mac. Okay, I remember that scene with him and Spark. Okay, shout out to Miss Spark on NXT and in Friday, by the way, too, man. I love the references, Sleazy Boy. I just got a question, maybe in the next super chat, bro. So you must like Nikita. I noticed Lions has appeared in these super chats quite a bit, my man. Are you a Lion fan? Huh? Are you lying to me? You see what I did right there? You lying to me, right? You lying to me. I know I get you, man. What she thinking? She don't say thinking in 5 o'clock traffic. I get it, man. I understand. But let me know. I think you like Nikita a lot.
Thank you, Sleaze Boy. We got Anthony Giuliano here who says Zilla's theme song was fire. Yeah, I like the Zilla. And I think people are going to catch on to it, be like, Zilla. Who knows? Maybe Booker T will add some of his flavor to it, add a little rhythm to it. I don't know what, though. But kind of like what he did with Trick Williams.
Yeah, he did. Oh, yeah, man. I like it. Yeah, man.
I like it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
I could see him doing something for that. I don't know. I could just see it. We got Jacob Tatum here who says Zilla is already the best promo #star in the making. He's got good vibes when he's out there. Like he wakes you up. You're not like falling asleep. I hate to say that, but there are sometimes when people go out there and they cut promos, but there's no life behind it. And so you're like watching, but you're not taking it in. Maybe you're thinking about work. Maybe you're thinking about what you're going to snack on or whatever. But then there are people that kind of keep you there and keep you thinking about it. Alrighty. Thank you so much, Jacob. We got David here who says, I'm on Jackson Drake and Vanity Project, dripping in gold. Have Tavion turn on Miles after they lose the tag team titles. Jackson is the future NXT champion. Yeah, I want Tavion and Miles to break up. I don't want them to be tag team champions. I'm with you. I could see Vanity Project also dripping in gold. Thank you, David. Alrighty, let's go ahead and press on here. I do want to go ahead and get into some of the other moments that we saw here on this show. Let's get into the tag team stuff. Hey, Chinadu, we haven't gotten your thoughts on what we're seeing with Thea Hale and Jada Parker at all just yet. And we did get to see Thea Hale versus Natty today. How are you liking what you're seeing here with your girl Jada?
I'm gonna say first and foremost, I'm loving that they're getting TV time. Like you guys know that Jada Parker and Thea Hale are some of the girls. We know this. I'm happy the girls getting their TV time. They're getting more acclaim. You know what I'm saying? And I love seeing Thea Hale's character evolve past just the, you know. You remember she was that, but now, you know what I'm saying, more better. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Got her middle, you know what I'm saying, makeup artist. You know what I'm saying? Teasing the head a little bit more. I see you. Grown up, you know what I'm saying? Came in with Jada, talking a little slang, some about everything. I said, what you say that? What you talking about that? What you talking, man? I like that. But I really do love it though. At first I wasn't, I was concerned about her character being buried though, but then to be real, I realized they're undevelopmental. They're working out different things. Every star doesn't get the same type of program to kind of work out who their characters are. Some of them need different things. And for Jada Parker, she does good with blood feuds. She does good with rivalries, building it up, and a way to kind of get Thea over as well. So it's good. Like, I'm glad she got a friend. They're a tag team. I thought Thea was going to turn on Jada at first. I was like, wait, what's going to happen? But it don't look that way. I'm just happy they're on TV and getting to show more of their character, though. It makes me really happy. And someone like Natty makes everybody in the ring look good. So I feel right now it's definitely a win-win.
They're polar opposites, Thea and Jada. And that's what I like, Chid. I like that Jada is going to toughen up Thea, and Thea is going to soften Jada, because have you noticed that she's been out there? She's doing the dance. She's being happy. She's got a friend who's bringing a light out of her that we haven't seen, because all we've seen from Jada is that I'm tough and I'm mad. I'm going to kick someone's ass, which we love. I'm not complaining whatsoever, but I do think that this gives her a totally different side to her that we haven't seen. And one of the things that I loved about Thea and Natty was I loved the match. The match was really good. I thought it was solid, all of that. One of the things I want to continue working on, or that they continue working on rather, is that I want to see Thea be a person that we can buy that could actually beat some tough competitors, because I don't think you or me or really anyone was expecting Thea to defeat Natty, versus when Natty was facing Jada, a lot of us pretty much, expected it. Like, we expected, yeah, Jada could totally beat Natty, but we didn't see it like that for Thea. So I think they need to work on making her more believable as a contender in the ring.
I think so too, because although Thea's character, she's very eccentric and things like that, entertaining, she's still a really good wrestler too. So I remember her match against Roxanne Perez at Great American Bash. That was one of the best matches of the night. That was a great match. So I really feel like if they let her show more of her technical side, like she can do, I think that'll only do good for both of them.
I agree. We got your boy KJ here who says, I'm staying at the Hotel Inn near the Saints Pelican Stadium. Bourbon Street is 9-minute walk. Should be good for show. W Stream. Always Denise. See you tomorrow for AEW Dynamite. See you tomorrow, your boy. I gave your boy a bunch of tips and things to do in New Orleans. Chin, have you ever been to New Orleans? And do you got any tips or tricks to give to your boy?
Oh, of course. I love me some New Orleans, man. You know you have a great time. The fact that you are a 9-minute walk away, listen, you're gonna be walking like this whole.
After them hurricanes.
Yes, yes. I do know you already know about Cafe Du Monde. Get you some beignets. It's, you know, I know it's a very touristy spot, but the food is very good, man. Hit up Jack Dempsey's as well. And if you can, do a swamp tour if you can, man. It's really fun.
Oh my God, that's exactly what I just said. I recommended the swamp tour too. Yeah. Did you get to hold a baby crocodile?
Yes, of course.
Tell me the holding a baby crocodile isn't the best thing ever.
It's fun. It's fun. Like, I know people be scary about it too, but like, you know, if you hold them a certain way, like that, they're not gonna bite you.
Mouth. They take the mouth.
Yeah, they're not gonna bite you. You're gonna be all right. You know, they're not gonna break out because, you know, most of their jaws, they're too weak to even open up. They're strong closing down, but weak opening up. So the tape really does secure them now, like you said, too. And it's fun. It's gonna be cool. Ain't gonna bite you. It's a good time. Great weather. You learn a lot. You're learning a lot, you know. So I recommend that for though. So definitely do that. Hit up Jack Dempsey's, get some good food, get you a good catfish po' boy, and Cafe Du Monde.
Love it. All righty. Thank you so much, your boy. We got Sleaze Boy here who says, you think that's crazy? You should ask Denise about my idea for Jade Cargill Leche. Survivor Series match idea. Jade Leche versus Stephanie Pastel. That's cake.
My man Sleaze Boy. Let me say something, Sleaze. Listen. You might be a evil genius behind the scenes, man, because these references, this word, it said leche, cake. Wow, you are a villain, boy. I like that a little bit, man. A little bit of applause on that. That's a good play on words, my boy. I like that.
All right, we got Stephen Martrulli here. It says, Chin, welcome back. Who would you like to see, Kendall in a world title program with Jada or Kelly? Ooh, did you see Kelly Armstrong's fucking shoulder tackle today?
I did.
And the way she runs the ropes like Braun Breaker?
Yes. Insane. That speed was insane. I was like, Jesus. And then the way she sold it, by the way, too, man. Like she just broke her neck. Like, damn. I love it. Honestly, oh man. The Jada. Oh, I love Callie right now, man. Because like I want to see more of her. I really think Kelly Armstrong is a special talent. Love Jada, but Jada's doing something right now. And I feel like that what they're doing with her right now is really good. I feel that they're trying to get her ready for main roster. And I don't know if she'll hold the NXT Women's Championship because not everybody does, and not everybody has to. So I'm also realizing as much as I love Jada, she's one of the people that she may not need to hold it to be on the main roster, though. But I feel Callie is important for her development to be in that picture, though. So I would say Callie right now.
Thank you, Steven. We got Infamous Raider Loco says, shout out to Funny Man Chin back in your city. Question for you both. If Bianca doesn't come back, how about Kelly taking her spot? So many similarities and fine as fuck. I don't know about taking her spot because Kelly's still... To take her spot, Bianca would have to be gone for years. And I don't think Bianca is going to be gone for years. So I just don't think it's possible for her to take her spot. And even though Kelly has like incredible athleticism and all of that, at the end of the day, she still needs to have more matches and go out there until she gets to the level of Bianca Belair.
Yeah, I agree. And they're both really good, though. Kelly's promos still need work. They still need to develop a little bit more, though. But I feel she can definitely get there. And hopefully Bianca does come back. I know she had the baby, though, but I think there's something her finger's still giving her issues, isn't it? Unfortunately, huh?
I'm not sure about her finger, but I mean, she just had the baby, so it's going to take her a while. But I don't know about the finger, though. I don't know what the status is on that. All righty, we got Anthony Giuliano here. It says, what time is that meet and greet on Thursday? 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, my friend. Thank you, Anthony. We got David Primero here who says, have Kalani beat Kendall as she's not a sympathetic baby face. I don't pity her at all. She's too confident for me to get behind her. As for, are you saying Kendall? You're not behind Kendall as a baby face, David? She is very confident, but I think she's like that because she has more of a tomboyish sort of vibe, I think. But that's because of how she grew up, though. Like, she grew up, wrestling boys. Like, she just has more of a tomboyish personality. And I feel like that is what makes her sort of, like, come across as just, like, really tough and confident. But at the same time, she's got the skills. So that's why she is the way she is. She's not like I'm a sweetheart, everybody love me kind of baby face. No, she knows who she is. She's a woman who knows who she is. She's a strong woman's baby face is how I see her.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, thank you so much, David. Okay, and with that being said, we also had EK Prosper, defeat La Parca, Romeo Morena, and Tristan Angels. He's now going to be going on to face Wwe Nxt. I'm really excited about this one. He was the one that I was hoping got the win, so I was very thrilled that he got that win. Also, I had forgotten to mention, because earlier we're talking about Naraku costing Shiloh Hill that matchup. And here's the thing, I'm not a fan. I'm not digging what Evil Naraku has been doing on NXT right now. But I do think that a character like his with the mist and everything, and Shiloh Hill with the weirdness that Shiloh brings, I actually think this could develop into an interesting story, because they're both interesting characters, and I think Shiloh could bring something out of Naraku, while Naraku can also help Shiloh just sharpen up in general.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I love La Parca, by the way. When he comes, I love the characters, and it made me realize too. Man, I hope they bring more characters from AAA to NXT. Man, I feel that will also be helpful too. Because I mean, that would be so great, because these are developed characters the crowd already knows and loves and things like that. And these are great merch sellers too, man. I don't know what you listen. Y'all better quit tripping on AAA characters. Y'all better quit tripping and sell that merch. But love it a whole lot. I really hope it comes down to Penta and Wwe Nxt. I'm believing it's gonna come down to in the finals to face Roman. What I believe, and I see that.
Yeah, and I think like even adding them to the show to NXT has added so much life to NXT, and I think that like you said earlier, we're focusing on a lot of these new players while the other people still develop, which I think is really nice to have. And earlier we didn't have that, which is why we were so disconnected from the men's brand. We got Jacob Tatum here who says, how does Mason Rook win over the NXT fans in your opinion, and how many years do you see Mason Rook in NXT? Plus, how good would the Rams be this season? So Jacob, for answering the Mason Rook question, I think that he needs to wrestle more. He's not wrestling nearly as much as I thought he was going to be. I was expecting him to see him out there almost every week. And I think that, look, Mason Rook has gotten a lot of criticism over how he looks. But at the end of the day, if you go out there and you wrestle your heart out, people are gonna, love to watch you. But if we're not watching him wrestle that often, then, people are not gonna lock in.
Yeah, I feel Mason, have him wrestle more and grow a beard. Have him grow a beard. I think that's gonna help. Grow a beard.
I am team beard, though. I love beards. So yeah, I second this one, Chin.
Get a beard, man. Grow. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jacob. Oh, and Chin, do you want to answer the Rams question?
Oh, I hope they're terrible. I'm a Texans fan, so I hope they do terrible this year. I hope they do awful, worse than they did this season. Yes.
Alrighty, thank you so much, Jacob. All right, guys, so just a heads up, this is how the NXT Heatwave card is looking. We got Miles Bourne and Tavion Heights versus the Vanity Project for the tag titles. Miles Bourne versus Jackson Drake for the NXT North American Championship. They are going to unify, by the way. This is great news, in my opinion. The NXT Women's North American Championship and the Speed Championship with Zarya and Ren. And next week, if Kelly defeats Zarya, she will be added to the match. I think she will, and I think she will beat Zarya, and I think she will be added. And I love them unifying the titles. How do you feel, Chin, about them unifying the titles?
Thank God. I hate the Speed Championship. It's one of the worst titles they've ever made. It looks ugly. It just sounds ugly to say. It doesn't sound like a competitive thing to win. It doesn't sound cool. Like what I like about it really is like the lights that they use during the matches on NXT to kind of let you know it's down to 1 minute. That's cool. But I mean, that's kind of it. I mean, I feel like they could probably add that to an Iron Man match. Let them know it's down to 1 minute to the Iron Man match, something like that. I just feel just get rid of that title completely. Just, if you're gonna do it, call it the Cruiserweight title, something cool. Call it Speed. Who came up with that? Just Speed.
Well, it was originally supposed to be for social media, so that's why. But I hope if they're doing this for the women, I hope this means that they're also going to be doing it for the men. Because if they're just doing it for the women, what the hell? But if they're going to do it for the men, then applause, do it for the men. All right, we got the NXT Women's Championship on the line too. Of course, Kendall Gray versus Kalani Jordan. Cannot wait to see that. And then, of course, the Fatal 4-Way, Tony D versus Cruz Montana, Grayson Waller, and Zilla Fatu. So, all of that being said, we're heading into NXT Heatwave, but that is our show for today. Chin, please tell the people where they can follow you, where they can support you, and everything that you've got going on.
Oh, they can follow me everywhere at Chinadu Ogu. They can see my current updated tour dates on my website right now. These are some of the ones right now, but since y'all so much love, we've added new dates. I want to thank all you guys for selling out Missouri City last Saturday. So far, every show on the rodeo tour is sold out. Thank you guys so much, except for Irving. I'm gonna be back Irving, no, but upcoming shows, I'll be in Dallas, Katy, Houston, Conroe, Lake Jackson, Galveston, and I'll be in I'll be in Edinburgh, McAllen, Texas, down in the Valley this year. That's where we're having the next PLE right now. Shout out to the Valley, by the way. I'll be out there, McAllen. I'm gonna give me a big red, some barbacoa taco. You know what I'm saying? For having a good time out there. You know how we get down out there in the RGV. You know how we do. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, follow me everywhere at Chinadu Ogu and get you tickets and more info at chinaduogu.com.
Alrighty, everyone. That is it for us here today. As always, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join the Patreon, patreon.com/Denise Salcedo for 2 additional weekly podcasts, Monday with Queen of the Ring and Thursday with Righteous Reg. And then also we have our meet and greets every month, and our next one is this Thursday. And then we got another one coming up after that this whole month. So check it out, patreon.com/Denise Salcedo. Thank you so much to everybody, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.